Personally, I think we have. Oh, I thought my mic was like lifting out of the thing for a minute. I was about to be like, no, please. Okay. Go ahead and open that up here. Go to webcam for now. Hey guys. Today's the day. Let's get. Give me a minute. Okay. Yeah? You sure? Or are you just legit dead? I think it's legit dead. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I think my controller's legit dead. Actually, wait. Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Where's the other one? Give me just a minute. Where's the other one? Have you seen the other one? It's right here. Yes. There it is. It feels cheap, but it's gonna have to work for now. Well, this is. Where's the. Where is it? Where did I? Oh. Where did I put it? Somewhere. Oh, here it is. Thank you, doggo. You've been keeping it safe. That's not the cord at all. Actually. Where's my cord? How am I supposed to play this without a cord? I need this. It's gonna have to work for now. Now, whether or not it works is going to be up to debate. Is up for debate. So I can't use the Xbox controller for reasons. Actually, no, wait. I don't trust this. I don't trust this yet. Just a personal preference. I do not trust. Go with old reliable. Old reliable. That's what we're doing. Old reliable. Oh, I'm so sorry. You okay, Macy? You good, dog? Okay. Now you're probably going to hear a noise. Please hold. Okay. Now then. Now that that's done, we're going to put on mood lighting for this. No, you know what? No, that's not gonna work. Unless, what do you... No, you're just blinking blue. I want... You know what? We'll do this. That'll work. Turn off a light. And here we go. Work? Sorta. It's just a purple glow, that's it. Anyways, welcome back to more Genshin Impact, guys. Today's the day. Inazuma. We're getting there. Hopefully. Today. I honestly don't know. But, I did do something before I started the stream, and that is connect my PlayStation account to the PC. Now you're probably wondering, how the hell did you do that? I can't explain, unfortunately. For reasons. So, for now, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna enjoy the day. We're gonna hopefully play as our boys and girls. And, yeah, we'll go from there. But for now, we're gonna see just what this place has in store for us. Let's see what the tides have changed. Now, I might make this, depending on how long it is, because I don't want to do the entirety of Inazuma. I'm not going to do the entirety of Inazuma. I'm basically going to do what I did for Liyue, which was just do my own thing after I do the first thing. Oh yeah? Now then. First things first. Controller. Alright, I forgot. Okay, I'm gonna have to see if I can change.
Osmanthus wisely.
Yeah, I'm really gonna have to see if I can change that real quick. Hold on a second, guys. Controller setup. Jump. Ah, there we go. Oops. There we go. Much better. Much better. Now everything's normal for me. Okay. So, as you can see, this is definitely not me. As you can see, this is for sure not my account. Now, if you're looking at this and you're probably wondering, who are half of these people? How did you even do this? I will answer with excellent question. For I cannot... Oh, no. The land of dandelions. Oh, no. This is going to be a hell of a ride. So... Oh. We get 600 right off the bat, huh? Does that mean... Oh, so close.
Where are the...
So close.
Those who...
Okay, so for now, I believe what we have is... Yep, alright. So, here's what we're going to do. We are going to explore Inazuma together. Now, whether or not I do the first chapter is entirely up to this. Because I still have to keep to the whole, 2-hour thing. Especially now, considering it is 8 o'clock and I don't want to stream until midnight. Just my personal preference, just my personal preference. We are definitely not walking there, though. It's so saddening. I'm sad. Oh yeah, also before we head off today, I want to show you guys what I've been doing on the PlayStation as opposed to the computer. I'm just glad I can do this. This is more comfortable to stream than it is on my bed, honestly. So for now, we're going to go talk to Catherine and see what we have going on. Hey, Kathy. What you got for us today?
Ad Astra Abyssosk. What can I do for you, traveler?
Give me a minute, guys. I forgot to do something before I, whoop, I definitely did not want that open. I forgot to do something. There I am. Now then, copy. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna post this stuff onto stuff so that they can watch me. Because I honestly want people to watch this. Because I have been very excited about this. So... And I love this keyboard for this tiny little thing. I really do. Anyway, I think... No, wait. There was another place that I could do this on, wasn't there? Yeah, here it is. Even though I know for a fact they're not gonna watch it, but hey, gotta put it in other places, right? Inazuma. It's gonna be an exciting time. Put it on Facebook too. Go, just in case people on Facebook want to watch me. Why is beyond me, but hey, we're gonna find out together. Anywhere else? Yeah, you know what? I know a place I could put this on. Even though I don't know if they will watch it, but hey, we'll find out. There we are. What is this? I'll probably look at this stuff later. For now, I'm gonna go back to the controller. Alright, here we go. So I can either be honest or honest. Well, I mean, actually, both of these are honest. It's just, do I want to sound like I want to die, or do I just want to sound like I'm going with pirates? I'll be truthful. I mean, it's no secret that I'm going to Inazuma at this point.
Ah, yes. I've heard that you've already made arrangements with the captain of the Crux Fleet regarding your passage to Inazuma. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am. That is indeed correct.
Now that I think about it, it's been quite some time since I last visited those lands. Unfortunately, I don't have any current intel that would be worth sharing with you.
You don't have a Catherine over there? You kidding me? What, they actually changed the Catherine? There better be a Catherine over there.
There you are. You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma, right?
Seems our intel has arrived.
The fleet has nearly completed reprovisioning. Once the crews have taken a head count, we can get underway.
Yes, indeedy.
Captain Beidou sent me to come get you. We'll weigh anchor as soon as you're aboard.
Thank you, sir.
Seems Beidou is the captain of her word.
I mean, she better be. She's heard of us. I'm pretty sure she'd be scared if she broke her word with us.
Of course. There are many things that the captain insists upon. I'm sure you'll see for yourself once you're on board.
Huh?
So you'll be heading off then? I suppose congratulations are in order.
I just realized, can we even get back after Inazuma?
Whether the journey before you leads to the heights of the heavens or the depths of the abyss, each step you take is another achievement.
I guess it's a good way of looking at it. I guess that's honestly a good way of looking at it. Just, hey, you know what? Wherever your travels take you, whether it be the highest of highs or the lowest of lows, it's going to be an achievement no matter what. You could be the worst of the worst or the best of the best. At this point, I'm reaching for the worst of the worst. At my, like, with my track record, I'm going for the worst of the worst. We've all seen my torture towards child. After all.
Until we meet again, Ad Astra Abyssosque.
I miss you.
Oh, it's kind of hard to say goodbye now. We practically see each other every day.
Paimon, don't worry. We'll probably see another one by the time we get to Inazuma.
Well, if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive? I'll be awaiting you on Narukami Island.
I knew it!
So there's another Catherine in Inazuma? See? There's no need to get all sappy now.
What is this thing? What is this thing? I want to know her story out of everyone's. Who is this? What is this? There's no way there's like 100 of her. Without an explanation. There's no way.
Well, I guess it's time for you to bid farewell to Liyue Harbor. Now that I've delivered my message, I'll be heading back. The ship is currently anchored off of Guyan Stone Forest.
Oh man, I'm kind of...
Okay, thanks for coming all this way to let us know.
Man, Zhongli better come say goodbye to us.
Just following orders. I'll see you two aboard the Alcor.
Got it. Can you guys hear this game okay, by the way? It's not too low. The immovable god and the eternal euthymia. I mean, even if he didn't say goodbye, we're taking a piece of him with us. Actually, come to think of it, we're taking a piece of everyone with us. Literally everyone. We got ourselves quite the team. By the way, this by far is my best team on the PlayStation. So I've got Zhongli for, like, shielding. I've got Fischl for far range. Kazuha for crowd control. And Yanfei to go with Fischl's electricity. Makes for quite the combo. Did you really just jump off the bed? Dog, I'm gonna need you to just, like, lay down in here. I put you in here for a reason. Oh, she found a chip. Actually, what is all this? There's like new stuff. I gotta focus on more stuff now. Oh, yikes. That will definitely keep me busy. Then we got more things. That, by the way, that purple sword, I didn't want to say it on Twitter. That purple sword reminds me of like the purple lightsaber. I can't be the only one who thinks this, right? Like, hold it, like, look at that thing. It almost looks like a purple lightsaber if it got more fancier. Oh no, my markings. They got rid of them. Alright. So, we gotta get aboard the Alcor, huh? Meaning I gotta climb up this mountain again. And then I gotta go over there. Unless there's a boat somewhere. No, there sure as hell ain't. Alright, well, we're just gonna fly across then, I guess. I'm kind of sad to leave Liyue. Liyue's so relaxing, as well as Mondstadt. I can only imagine what Inazuma's like, but from what I've heard of the Electro Archon, it's probably not going to be relaxing. Oh, enemies. Alright, well, I'm going to take the ship as opposed to you guys later. Try and catch me if you can, you fireballs! They can't. They won't. They're too scared of the water. Huh, speaking of the water. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Yeah, I'm definitely not making it. Wait, was that rope always there? Can I climb that rope? Oh my god, I can. I come aboard! I'm here! There we go. I'm here. Where's Beidou? Where's Beidou? Beidou! Beidou! Take me to church! Also known as Inazuma.
Finally made it.
Sure did.
All these years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. If it were anyone else, I might have set sail already.
It's honor to be aboard.
Don't look too serious, I'm only joking. You're just on time. The crew have just finished making final preparations. Well, now that everyone's here...
I'm gonna need you to not do this tonight.
We set sail for the land engulfed by storm and tempest. The nation of eternity.
Wow, she looks so brave when she says that. And then we're probably gonna lose the ship.
Anchors away!
This is not gonna be easy, is it? Oh, this is definitely not easy. Dog, I don't need you to do this right now. We've barely moved, and it's like, it's already stormy, huh? He's just like, we're going home, buddy. This ship's gonna sink, isn't it? The ship's gonna fucking sink, isn't it? I'm gonna try and see if I can, like... Oops. After braving the raging thunderstorm, the Alcor finally comes into port. Oh, that's saddening. Dog! Stop it! Oh my. What is that place? Hey, Beidou, maybe you should be on the ship still. Who's that? Who are you? Hi?
Oh, hi there.
Hi, who are you? Why do you look like John combined with Sun?
So, you finally made it. You sure kept me waiting, Captain.
Toma? What's with your getup, dude?
And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps I should say, honored guests.
What are you?
Shush!
Wait, give me a minute. This dog needs something. Dog, I'm gonna need you to, like, get back up on the bed, please. Dog, come on. No. Come on. Get up on the bed. Up on the bed. I don't have time for this. Come here. Come hither. No, don't lay down. Please. The qualms of an owner. I'll be right back, guys. I don't know what this dog wants, but I'll be back. Okay, me back. Me back. So, why is there no sound coming out of the desktop? Hold on. Oh, okay. I was concerned for a minute. To the action. Let's continue on.
You can blame your almighty shogun. The tempests around Inazuma have been growing all the more fierce lately.
It doesn't freaking seem like it. The ship seems fine, ma'am.
Though the fleet was fully up to the challenge, the inclement weather still caused some delay.
Okay, I was about to say, like, there's no way that ship, like, no matter what, the best ship has to, like, come out scathed. There's no way they come out unscathed.
Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma, a trade partner that I've gotten to know recently.
I would not be surprised if this guy turned out to be bad. Okay, so anything that goes wrong here, suspect number 1. Pointing that out right now. If anything in this land goes wrong, you're suspect number 1.
You don't know how long I've been waiting to see you.
Now I'm really suspicious of you.
Toma, these two are...
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. It seems even the stormy seas can't keep rumors of these outlanders' sterling deeds at bay.
Surely the rumors exaggerate.
Oh, it's sure nice to hear you say that.
With any luck, it'll give you a head start here.
No. No, I doubt that. I doubt that very much.
Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going too far to say he's the fixer around these parts.
The Fixer? What is this, Cyberpunk 2077?
If you run into any problems here, just talk to Toma. But if he tries to pull any moves on you, I'll be sure to deal with him personally the next time I'm around.
Thank you, Beto.
No need to worry. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
Yeah, that's what the last guy said. Also, you look suspiciously like the last guy. Come to think of it, you have the same hairstyle.
Good. Then if it's all settled, I'll be going. I wouldn't want to be caught with my sails down here. I do have a wanted fugitive on board after all.
Oh yikes, that is true.
Oh, right. Kazuha.
Shut up!
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all. no matter what perilous storms you may encounter.
Looking forward to seeing you again.
Fair seas, Captain Beetle. Bye-bye!
So, I wonder how we get back to, to Liyue. Do we just
Now then,
port?
first things first. We need to go get you registered at the border checkpoint.
Uh-huh.
Paimon thought we were supposed to be keeping things on the down low. Are we just gonna walk into the government's hands?
Those spears, though. Can I just be real? Those spears.
Don't underestimate the reaches of the Sakoku Decree. You wouldn't be able to avoid inspection even if you tried.
Yeah, he's got a point, to be honest. Like, if it is as bad as they say they are over here, yeah, there's no way we're gonna avoid being checked out.
So we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
Now I'm feeling a bit nervous. Hold up. Hold up. Hold on. There's a thing over here. Wow, you're short. No, wait, you're just about my height. I was about to say you're very short. Also, those spears, though. Those are very dangerous. So, viewpoint. Okay. Ritu, Narukami Island. Added to archive. Added to the archive. Interesting. Also, what did you say? Huh. That area up there, though, that concerns me. Also, what concerns me and looks freaking cool. Like, there's a statue over there. What are these? Lavender melon?
Light. Why is this job so hard?
Are these just eggplants? Obata. Hello, sir. Huh. I'm not gonna judge the people just yet. Is it getting darker, or is it just me? Oh, that cloud over there, though. What does this place look like, I wonder? Actually, you know what? Knowing this, yeah, we don't even have anything up yet. Hello? Hi. Who are you? Kageyama. Hi.
Hello? Please state your name, identity, and the purpose of your visit. Oh, except you, Toma. You must be new here.
What gave that away? Was it my scarf? Yeah, you know, my scarf's pretty exotic. I'll give you that.
Excuse me? Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you are carrying with you.
Well, I mean, could lie. No, we're just gonna say this.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. We cannot approve entry for purely personal reasons. So, unless you have a valid reason for visiting in accordance with the rules...
Okay, well, I mean, I tried being truthful. Just shut up.
My apologies, but I'll have to ask you to...
Here are their entry papers, for your kind perusal.
What? Take your time. No rush or anything.
I just wanted to see what you'd say. Sorry about that.
Well, I mean, good kudos to you.
I see. Okay. Your papers are all in order. Welcome to retail.
What did those papers say? Also, that dude over there.
So, where do we go next?
The Outlander Affairs Agency.
Oh,
They only check entry permits here. If you want to remain on Rito, there's a process you have to go through with them.
Oh my god.
Sheesh. So it is super strict, just like everyone says.
Don't say that out loud.
Well, let's not forget that to everyday folk in Inazuma, people from everywhere else are referred to as outsiders.
Uh-huh.
As the word suggests, Outlanders aren't very welcome in Inazuma with the Sakoku Decree in force.
What even is the Sakoku Decree? I've forgotten. Where does it explain to us? I literally forgot what the Sakoku Decree was.
Not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement.
Welcome or not, we don't have a choice.
I like how you think. I've got a feeling we're going to get along very well.
Please be careful with your words. The last man who said that to me turned out to be a dick.
Now, let's head over to the Outlander Affairs Agency.
Okay, alright, fine, we'll check it out.
Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
The Kanjo Commission?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
No. The Kanjo Commission, huh? Nice place they got here. Really nice place. I love the falling leaves. Are these maple leaves? These are maple leaves. Yo, are we in Japanese Canada?
Sorry. I need to think about it.
Owner of Sailing Breeze. And you are Sasano. You are Chuyu Trading Company.
Enjoy the blessing of Lesser Lord Kusanali. A nation blessing, now 10% off.
Jill's Kindness. Vahid. Siavushi Bakshesh Shop. I really should not. You know what? I'm not going to even attempt to say some of these names until I actually hear how they're pronounced. Just a personal preference. I don't want to get it wrong, so... Wait a minute. You're not from here. You're not from here. You're wearing... What is that? Fontaine clothing? Yellow? Friends and colleagues. Hello! May I come in?
This is the Outlander Affairs Agency. Please have your documents and proof of identification ready.
Okay. Hello. Hello, Eureka. Why do you remind me of someone? Hello.
You've completed the entry procedures, yes? And now you want to apply for residency? Both of you?
Residency?
Yes, please.
I don't want to live here.
Okay, the processing fee will be 2 million mora.
I'm sorry, what?
2 million? For a processing fee? Are you serious?
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which makes 2 million total. Don't worry, you can trust my math.
It's not the math I'm worried about.
Paimon wasn't so much questioning your math as...
Ma'am, these two here are good friends of mine. I think you'll find I'm one face you recognize.
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce it to 400,000 mora total.
That is a major discount.
Thank you ever so much, Miss Eureka. But as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf. I'll treat you to dinner too. How does that sound?
Jesus, man. Why don't you just get down on all fours and get to town already?
That's not how you haggle! By all means, bargain the price down, but...
Alright then, as you wish, Mr. Toma. I will make a record.
Oh.
Much obliged.
What are you? What is he? Uh-huh. Anywhere else?
She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here.
Reminds me of someone else's strange relationship with Mora.
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. A processing fee is just a figure of speech.
Oh yeah? Says who? I hear processing fee and I'm thinking, okay, serious moolah.
The way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money. so it becomes a question of how much they can make.
That's just asshole-ish. That's like if we went. That's like if we were just like, oh, you're coming from. Where are you coming from? All right, so that's gonna. What's happening? Hello? Uh-oh. Hold on, guys. Something's wrong. Can everyone hear me still? I need to make sure. Hold on. Now I'm concerned. Now you can still hear me. Now you can still hear me. That's very weird. That was weird. Why did that happen? Okay. That was weird. My like sliders stopped working for like a minute. That's weird. That was concerning. But yeah, that's essentially like us just going like, oh, you're coming from where? Oh, that place. Yeah, it's gonna be about like, what's the most outlandish number I can think of? That's gonna be about $1 million for your passport. Like, could you imagine? That is a lot. That's essentially like, no, you know what? That's essentially like us going like, oh, you want to move here? Okay, that's going to be about $1 million to pay up front just to get in. That would be asshole-ish of us. And I hope we don't do that. Because we are human beings. Who should understand one another.
So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck here and needs to apply for residency...
That's fucked up.
Then they'll milk them for all they're worth.
That's just messed up. That is seriously messed up.
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really comes in handy.
Doesn't anyone push back?
Yes, but when you're an outlander in Inazuma, far from home in this close nation era, there's very little that can be done about it.
Uh-huh. Hey, also a question. How come you still have your vision? Isn't there a vision hunt decree going on right now? Why do you still have yours? Wouldn't that have been confiscated like years ago?
The most that overseas merchants can do to look after themselves is stick together.
Uh-huh.
That's how the International Trade Association came about.
Okay.
So it's a trade association built by and for Outlanders?
Huh. It's like a union.
Yep. And as well as advancing commercial interests, the association provides help, support, and structure for Outlanders trying to survive on Rito.
It's literally just a union.
Essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills.
So a union. The Raiden Shogun feels further away than ever.
Sounds like just staying alive is an achievement when you're an Outlander in Inazuma.
Yikes. Well, it's a good thing we have a god on our side.
I see. So this is the real purpose of your trip. Yes, given that you're Outlanders, it's certainly a lofty aspiration.
I mean, I'd imagine so. I imagine the Raiden Shogun doesn't just see anybody. Like, we'd probably have to, like, literally be the best of the best for her to come and see us and be like, hey, you guys are cool. Why don't you come back to my palace real quick? I got something to show you.
After all, the Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered one in all of Inazuma. She is a deity who reigns on high, while all other life gazes up in awe.
Man, you sounded very dead when you say that. Also, the fact you have a vision tells me you're playable. We get to play as John Arc combined with Sun Wukong. Or Sun. What was his last name? Jean Arc and Sun. It was like Sun something. I might have to double check.
Huh.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Whoops. Wait a minute. Okay. I thought for a minute John's eyes are dark blue. For a minute I thought. But it doesn't really look like him, at least not anymore.
I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes to who you will encounter in this world. Who's to say you won't happen to run into the Raiden Shogun one day after lunch?
You know, I like your I like your conversation, buddy.
Uh-huh. And is that likely?
No.
Okay, I'll give it to you straight. I know of a way to introduce you to the Raiden Shogun.
Wow, that was fast.
Really? Wow, the Rito Fixer is better connected than we thought.
But I feel like there's a big but in this sentence.
I mean, it will take all the resources I have at my disposal, but it can be done. However, before we get there, connections come at a high price. You understand?
Yep, here comes the but part.
Not you too.
No. In this instance, when I say price, I'm not talking about Mora.
Yep, here comes the but.
In fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just that if this is something you really want, you'll have to agree to help other people solve some of their problems first.
Ah, I see. So make a name for myself here is what you're saying.
I like to do things in a way that keeps everybody happy. It's my own personal rule for dealing with situations like this.
Got it.
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the middle, so you have to trade favors to keep everyone indebted to you.
The Fixer works in mysterious ways.
Why do I get the feeling you're making me out to be some sort of crook? Never mind.
Okay, now I'm very suspicious of you.
Here's the situation. As I touched upon earlier, the members of the International Trade Association are constantly struggling to survive.
So where do I come in where I save them?
Recently, things seem to have gotten more difficult than ever for them, so just go and check things out. See if there's any way you can help.
Oh.
The head of the association is called Caricio, and he's a good friend of mine. Go talk to him. I'll wait for you here.
Okay. First things first, though, I'm gonna go get that statue real quick, because I want to see this land for what it's worth. Me go talk to statue. Me go investigate. Oop. I'm gonna try and not step on the Zen Garden. I feel like that's a disrespect. Me go make conversation with statue. Oh, hello. What was that? Sweet flowers all the way out here? Oh, those berries too. Oh, come on. I thought they would have changed that. Okay, well, let's go ahead and talk to this statue now. The world opens itself before those with noble hearts. Ooh, I like that color. Oh, that's a lot of land. Wait a minute. Yeah, this is still Teyvat. Oh, wow. Holy cow. Wait a minute. Wow, it's... I mean, when you look at it this way, it's not even that far away, but that big of ocean, that's far away. Also, why is it in the far corner of the map? There's only 3? Jeez, when they say secluded, they really mean secluded. Statue of the Seven, which means there might not be a lot of stuff here. Oh, yep, there's one up there, speaking of. How do I get to it? Maybe don't use my powers yet. I feel feel like if I were to use my powers now, it'd be kind of alarming, especially to these people, considering the fact that my vision's not really a vision. Or at least young Lee's isn't. But at least I know where it is. Ah. Perfect. So we got this. Oh yeah, I'm also a lot more higher than I am in the other one. Oh god, you people are here too? Oh, sorry, sir. Where am I going? Ah, there he is. Ah, it's you!
Huh? Hello there. You must be seeking refuge with the International Trade Association. The Outlander Affairs Agency took you for all you're worth, I suppose.
Luckily, we had a friend with us.
Ah, good. That's a relief. You need to be careful, or you'll find yourself losing your savings all at once.
Yeah, I've heard that one before. Welcome to California.
We heard the association has been having some difficulties lately. Is that true?
Yes. Left, right, and center. Obstacles at every turn. But that's nothing new for us.
I mean, I'd like to help.
The Sakoku decree certainly makes things difficult for anyone who wants to come here from overseas.
What is the Sakoku decree?
But it's not the root cause of our woes. The Sakoku decree might restrict our scope of activity, but in and of itself, it doesn't stop us from being able to enjoy a comfortable existence.
Ah, okay, so it involves... okay, yeah, well...
No. What's really squeezing us Outlander merchants dry is those Mora grubbers from the Kanjo Commission.
Uh-huh.
Oh, of the 3 commissions, that's the one that oversees everything on retail, isn't it?
That's right. They impose astronomical tax rate, unbelievable regulations, and that's not the worst of it.
Uh-huh. I sense something coming that I really don't want to involve myself in.
They just issued a new tax decree recently that, for some reason, completely changes the way we pay our taxes. It used to be Mora, but now it's something called Crystal Marrow.
Oops.
Crystal Marrow? What's that?
That is a good question. What the hell is that?
Something that most of us in the association had never heard of before either, until the new decree came along.
Huh. Does it give power? That's the only reason I could think of.
Eventually, one of the older Liyue merchants recalled that he once shipped a batch of it to Snezhnaya in his youth.
What is it?
So, in order to pay our taxes, we began an arduous search for this crystal marrow. But then we found we'd only managed to create a bigger problem for ourselves. The rising demand for crystal marrow drove the price higher and higher.
Yikes.
Now there's only one vendor who even has it in stock. We can't get a hold of it anywhere else.
Something tells me we have to do another sneaky.
Isn't that what they call a monopoly?
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's definitely what it is.
Exactly. So this vendor keeps pushing the price up, and we have no choice but to buy from them because the tax decree forces us to. It's a vicious cycle. The consequence of which is that our taxes will soon exceed our profits. Once that happens...
This is absurd treatment.
We've tried communicating with the Commission directly.
So it doesn't matter which one I chose.
But this is a nation where the cries of a few struggling merchants will never be heard over the ever-present roar of thunder.
Uh-huh. Speaking of which, when does she make an appearance?
Fontaine, my dear homeland. I miss you an awful lot at the moment.
It's okay, buddy.
Sounds awful. They're really bleeding them dry. What do you think we should do?
This vendor does sound like a fishy character.
That vendor. I've actually done business with him in the past, but after a point he stopped contacting us. I have no idea where he sources the stuff.
Maybe he'll like me.
Well, it definitely sounds like he's being unfair. How do we find him? We could go talk to him and see if he lets anything slip.
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Since you're not affiliated with the association and you're new to Rito, he may just let his guard down. If I remember correctly,
Our usual meeting point with him is under a tree by the coast in the residential district. See if you can find him there.
Got it. We're on the case.
Detective Alistair at your service. By that I mean Detective Zhongli. We're gonna go figure this out together. With me, friends! Oh, is that him? Hey, buddy. Hi. Werner?
Well, I don't think I recognize you. Are you new arrivals?
Yes, we just arrived.
So, what do you need with me?
Where do you source your goods?
The sheer nerve. You don't go around asking questions like that. If I gave you my sources, I might as well hand you the whole darn business. Trade secret. Got it? You know what trade and secret mean, right?
Okay, well, fuck you too, buddy.
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Can you reduce your prices?
Ha! Are you even buying? Oh, I see what's going on here. Karisu and his associates sent you here to try and plead their case, didn't they?
No. Who's Karisu? I've never heard of him in my life.
They're wasting their time. The price is non-negotiable, not by a single Mora.
Uh-huh. Hey, maybe I should introduce you to my friend, Mr. Stone. Mr. Stone gonna pierce you.
Hey, what's your problem?
Get out of here, go on. Tell them they're lucky to be buying from me in the first place, and they ought to be more grateful. If it weren't for me, they'd be in seriously hot water.
What
Uh-huh.
are we gonna do? There's no talking to this guy.
Time to get the real fixer on the case.
Good idea. Let's check back in with him.
Uh-huh. Before I go, though, fuck you, buddy.
Stabilize.
Here's a stone. May it destroy your marrow. You win this round. But I'll be back. Mark my words, old man. That's how you really get him. You call him old. Gets under their skin. Toma, we got a problem. Toma, we have an issue.
That was quick. You resolved it already?
No,
Actually, we're having a little trouble.
you're gonna have to help us help you.
No? Well, by all means, tell me what you need. I'll help as much as I can. Getting you to go fixing things when you've only just arrived is quite a demand.
What do you know about Werner?
Oh, that guy? I'm familiar.
Uh-huh.
He used to be a bit of a sorry sight, selling shells that he'd collect on the beach just to get by. But he seems to have suddenly shot up in the world recently.
How recently are we talking?
I can only assume he must have found himself a patron after leaving the International Trade Association.
I'm sorry, what?
You're saying he used to be a member of the International Trade Association? So he's an Outlander too?
Something's not right here.
Yes. Couldn't you tell when you spoke to him?
Seems like a Mondstadter to me.
That's right. Werner was born in Mondstadt, then went into the shipping business, trading between Leah and Inazuma.
This is the Werner? He's a dick!
When Inazuma closed to the outside world, he was one of a group of Outlanders that ended up stranded on Rito.
Yikes.
What a bummer.
The International Trade Association was initially very generous to him, but over time, with decree after decree, the association members found it increasingly difficult to make ends meet.
So he left the association and turned his back on them.
Huh. Hey, what was it he said earlier? They're lucky that they're able to get stuff from me in the first place? Nah, it should be more so he should be lucky. He should consider himself lucky that they even wanted to help him.
I'm sure it's more nuanced than that. I believe even the most ungrateful and cold-hearted of people still have some amount of gratitude and warmth left in them somewhere.
I'll go back and talk to him again.
Really? Is that all you need to know?
Well
Yep.
then, it sounds like you may have found a way in with him.
Yep. Sure did. It's just gonna depend on whatever the hell it gives me. That's what this is gonna depend on, is whatever the hell it get. Are those Kitsune masks? Hey, Werner! Hey, buddy! Hey! Hey, buddy!
What are you doing back here? Just because I got plenty of time on my hands doesn't mean I want to waste any of it talking to you.
It was the wind that led me back here to you.
Huh? Where's this coming from?
A dandelion wine would sure be nice on a day like this.
Mondstadt? You were talking about Mondstadt.
Mm-hmm. The symbol. The symbol.
Goodness, I can sense it now. So familiar, but I can't remember the last time I was there.
Mm-hmm.
The scent of Mondstadt. Oh, how it takes me back.
Let the wind lead.
Oh, my hometown. The home of freedom. How I long to go back and visit.
Uh-huh.
It's working!
So, trying to play my heartstrings like a liar, are you? I know what you're up to.
Close your eyes.
Huh? What is this? What are you up to now?
Just close your eyes already!
Listen closely. Doesn't it sound familiar?
You mean the sound of the ocean?
Cheap and tasty chop suey.
Leah Harbor. I can see it so clearly. Oh, and the sound of the waves. The calls of the merchants. Xiao lanterns. I'm right there at the lantern right. Oh, look at them floating up into the sky.
This guy's fucking nuts.
This guy has a really active imagination. Either that or he really does miss Lila Harbor.
I imagine he misses it.
Liyue.
No, I need these.
Liyue.
I need those, unfortunately. What I can give him is some of this. Here you go, buddy.
Wait. Stop. That's enough. Don't make me relive it anymore. My poor heart can't take it.
A lot of people have supported you in the past.
You mean the folks from the International Trade Association? And I suppose they are far from home, just like me.
Yeah.
Often, I'll sneak down to the shore at night and listen to the sound of the waves. I like to imagine it's the voice of my hometown, carried across the ocean.
Uh-huh.
I've run into folks from the association more than a few times doing just that, but I always hide my face and slip away.
So you're embarrassed, is what you're saying.
Don't you think I've wanted to talk things through with them and free myself from this anguish?
Then why haven't you?
Well, no one's stopping you, so...
They're so resilient. None of them had anyone else to rely on, so they rallied together, committed to finding a way to survive. But I couldn't do it. I'm not strong enough.
Now's the chance to change.
So I caved. Those people, they'd make the smallest of promises, offer the most measly benefits, and I'd do whatever they asked of me. And make Mondstadters look like the worst people in the world.
Who are those people?
Alright, I'll tell you the whole story. It's eating me up inside, and I can't take it anymore.
He's gonna die, isn't he? This is how he dies.
You ready to talk now?
But I betrayed them. I can't show my face there.
Come on, you scaredy cat. Look, you messed up, but now it's time to make things right. So come on, get it off your chest. What's the deal here?
It's a scheme by the tax collection Ashigaru, Keijiro and his companions.
Ooh, and there it is.
They start by overtaxing the merchants, then take the extra crystal marrow they receive and stockpile it.
Ooh.
Once the merchants run out of places to buy crystal marrow, they get me to sell that extra stock back to the merchants at an extortionate price, with the proceeds going to the tax collection Ashigaru.
And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Tax fraud.
It's plain evil gouging them like this.
Yeah.
I'm their puppet, yes. But my cut is a tiny fraction of what we take in total. It's barely enough for me to live on.
We need evidence.
Evidence? You're right. Without conclusive evidence, he will never admit it. Now that I think about it, whenever I report back to him after a sale, he always heads to the same place. It's always made me suspicious.
What's that place?
As it happens, I handed some Mora over to him not long ago. I can show you where he went if you want.
Really?
Please.
Well, then there's no time to lose. Let's go.
Let's kick this man's ass. Confessions of an Outlander. Today we kill a federal... This is wrong, by the way. Can I point that out? We're committing a crime. Oh, is that him?
It's him!
Oh.
After him!
Oh no. It begins. The sneakies.
Should I close early? It's not like I'll get any
Da,
customers.
da, 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 da. Is he gonna stop, though? That's the question. Oh.
Ah, real.
Too close. It's too close. He'll notice us for sure.
Oh, shit. No! Hang on! No!
Come out. I can see you. Who are you? Why are you following me?
Uh-oh. Seems like he's noticed us.
Do I start over? Okay, so I gotta be careful then. Oh, that's gonna suck.
Keijiro!
After him!
Alright, here we go. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so I gotta not go too close. I think I can... Yeah, because literally, I think I could be over here and I'd be fine. It's gotta be as long as, like, he doesn't see me, right?
Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
All the better thanks to your generous patronage.
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
But of course, tax collection is difficult work.
I'll bet you do, asshole.
Now, who...
Too close. It's too close. He'll notice us for sure.
Bum, 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 bum.
He's getting further and further away. Let's...
What was that sound?
Quiet. Don't let him find us.
Must be hearing things. Drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
He's getting further and further away. Let's catch up a little. Huh? Where'd he go? He was right there a moment ago. Seems he disappeared in a blink of an eye.
What's over here?
If only we made less noise.
Okay, so this would probably be the end. I was so close. Okay. Trying this again. Once more with feeling.
Keijiro!
After him!
It's just gotten to morning at this point. Yeah, it's definitely not gonna look suspicious now. I'm gonna need you to back off, sir.
Inazuma's cooking. I'm not used to it at all.
gonna need you guys to back up just a bit.
Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
How's business?
All the better thanks to your generous patronage.
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
Oh, but of course, tax collection is difficult work. It's not like any customers.
Now, who else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes, the Trade Association clique still needs to be brought into line.
What? Dude?
He's getting further.
What was that sound?
Shh! Quiet! Don't let him find us!
Must be hearing things. Drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
Gotcha.
What could he be doing at a place like this?
It looked like he buried something over there, didn't it? Why don't we take a look?
Probably the gold. The Mora. What do we got?
Whoa! It's a ledger. Boring! Paimon thought he'd hidden a big pile of Mora here. Yeah.
Let me take a look here. Ah, yes! This is what we're looking for. A clear and complete record of every single transaction, each one proof of his guilt.
Great! Well, now we have our hard evidence. Let's go tell Karisu the good news, shall we?
I'll say goodbye to you here then.
Huh? You aren't gonna come with us?
Come on, dude.
I need a little more time before I'm ready to face the head of the association. I'm sorry.
Huh. Poor Werner's a pretty awkward guy, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. Alright. Man, I can't wait for the Inazuman police to come get us. Can't wait for them to blame it on us. Uh-oh. This isn't good. Well, well, well. Who do we have here?
But we really don't have anything left. If this keeps up, our sales will come in at a loss. There'll be nothing left for us to do but starve.
You know the decree. The rules are the rules. No discounts, no exceptions, and no excuses.
You're the one making a mockery of the rules here, Keijiro.
And who are you? Another new member of the association?
Nope. I'm the hero of Mondstadt, bitch.
It just so happens that we found your little ledger, so now we're here to tell everyone all about how you embezzled crystal marrow to sell it right back to the taxpayers.
Huh? Is this true?
Mm-hmm.
You've been swindling us.
Well, you see, the taxes,
He's breaking down. He's just like, like you can just see the steam coming out of his ears.
Let me take a look at the ledger.
Uh-huh, here you go. Here's the ledger.
Well, would you look at that? Every payment the association has made is right here in your personal ledger.
You idiot!
So, Mr. Keijiro, it seems you have some explaining to do. How shall we settle this,
So you think you can use this against me, do you? It's quite obvious that I'm merely trying to earn a modest living for myself, like anyone else.
No, you're just being a swindling asshole. That's what you're doing.
Word has it that samurai and the commission place great importance on reputation and prestige. Though I'm sure commission members won't blame you once word gets out.
Oh, no.
Huh? Is that a threat? Are you threatening me?
Mm-hmm.
No, not at all. I'm simply stating that it would be quite a pity if an illustrious gentleman such as yourself were to have their reputation tarnished.
Yeah. Christoph.
Well, even if what you say is true, what do you suggest we do about it?
Stop being a dick.
I believe you still have a quantity of crystal marrow in your possession, correct? Perhaps that crystal marrow could be used as compensation for the recent tax hike, and us merchants could finally have some more breathing room.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it?
Oh, do you have any idea the hoops I had to jump through to get the crystal marrow and keep it hidden? Fine. In that case, I'll send it over to you today.
And not even an ounce of shame for his actions.
Shame upon thee.
So that's it? My shop's been closed for weeks now. I even had to ask my friends to help bail me out. What about my losses?
Come on, Harrison. We've already struck a good deal here.
I'm sick of being pushed around like this. I won't let him off so easily.
You're gonna get a blade stuck through your chest, dude.
Harrison!
Hey, what's all this racket? Does someone dare question the decree?
Uh-oh.
Ah, Chief, you've arrived.
Yikes. Hey, man, what's going on?
What was all the commotion I heard just now?
Your boy's being a swindler.
Oh, we were just discussing a minor tax issue. I do my utmost to lend them a helping hand, but they're never grateful.
Ass.
A helping hand? The only thing you're doing is stuffing your greedy pockets with our hard-earned wealth. I assure you that Hirage Shinsuke will hear of this.
Dude, shut up.
Oh, and you dare to utter the commissioner's name. You outlanders have no respect for the rules.
Then tell us the rules.
Seize the merchants. We will resolve this dispute back at headquarters.
Uh-oh. This is going in a bad direction.
Harrison, you should have shut up.
Gentlemen, come now. Is there any need for this? If there's a dispute to resolve, let's get a drink and talk it over.
Who are you supposed to be? And why in my right mind would I join you for a drink?
Oh no, this is why you kept your vision, because you were literally staying out of sight, weren't you?
You never heard of the Fixer?
That doesn't have any weight with these people.
Here's my card.
Huh. You're from the Yashiro Commission.
Shh.
Huh. Well, this is Kanjo Commission territory. However powerful the Yashiro Commission may be, you have no business meddling in Rito's affairs.
Uh-huh.
Of course not. Still, perhaps you could show the young
lady of our clan some courtesy.
Lady of our clan some courtesy. You wouldn't want your name showing up in a petition to the Shogun, would you?
That fan, the Shirasagi Himegimi. I don't need any trouble with her. Okay, let's forget all this. It'll give us one less thing to worry about. But, Chief!
Shut up.
Enough. We're leaving.
Let's get dinner one day soon, gentlemen. My treat, I insist. No response, huh? I suppose that bridge is well and truly burned then.
Ugh.
Thank you so much, Toma.
Dog, stop.
But I'm sorry your relationship with the Kanjo Commission had to suffer for our sake.
Hey, I was joking. It's a small price to pay, and you're more than welcome. If there's anyone you should be thanking, it's the Traveler. He's the one who found a way to turn things around. If nothing else, I'm sure the tax collection Ashigaru will tread a little more carefully in the future.
What was all that?
Shh, not here. Too many people listening. Let's move somewhere else.
Uh-huh. So, buddy, how, you gonna admit it right now? You a harbinger?
Corruption seems rife in the Kanjo Commission. They truly are rotten to the core. Alright, time for me to answer your questions. What would you like to know?
Tell me about the Shirasagi Himegami.
Straight to the point. Let me reintroduce myself. I belong to the Kamisato clan of the Yashiro Commission on Narukami Island. I'm an attendant of the Shirasagi Himegimi.
Okay, what does that mean?
You've been keeping your true identity a secret from us this whole time? So, the Yashiro Commission. Guessing that's another branch of the Tri-Commission?
Correct. The Kamisato clan is the head of the Yashiro Commission, who manage ceremonial and cultural affairs. I'd go into more detail on what exactly that covers, but I'm not even sure myself.
Okay, that's fair, honestly.
I'm just someone who was fortunate enough to be taken in by the Kamisato clan. My role is to take care of the daughter of the clan, Kamisato Ayaka, also known as the Shirasagi Himegimi.
Wait a minute. Wait, you mean ice? You mean Ice Lady? Hold on. You mean? Yeah, Ice Lady. Okay.
Seems like she must be super famous in Inazuma, given the reaction of those guys just now.
Yeah, she seems like a powerful ally we need.
Oh, most definitely. She's graceful,
Yes.
dignified, and kind-hearted too. The
What's
people
wrong?
of Inazuma quite adore Miss
I'm
Kamisato.
gonna need you to calm down for a minute. Kind-hearted too. People of Inazuma quite adore
Her
Miss
fame
Kamisato.
even somewhat eclipses that of her older brother, Kamisato Ayato, despite the fact that he's the current head of the clan.
Is he another playable character?
I suppose those who treat others with compassion earn themselves the same treatment in return. Miss Kamisato's situation certainly seems to attest to that.
So
Take
as
me, for example. I'm just an attendant, and yet she treats me as an equal, as she would a friend.
So as her attendant, are we helping you or her?
You're asking the right questions. And to be honest, I don't want to keep you in the dark any more than is necessary. Firstly, you should know that being a fixer is not something you can fake. I spent the better part of a month tirelessly building up a network of relationships on the island. And I got to know Captain Beto during that time too.
Still pretty good going for just a month's work.
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good going.
Well, maybe I have a slight knack for schmoozery. But the main thing was, I had to make sure I'd be in time to receive you when you arrived.
Okay.
Inazuma may have closed off to the outside world, but that hasn't stopped a lot of people from hearing about your feats in Mondstadt and Liyue. So, when Miss Kamisato heard of your intention to come to Inazuma, she began looking forward to your arrival with great anticipation. She's excited to find out whether the rumors are true.
They're true.
That is, that you have what it takes to change the tide of the times.
Oh.
Change the tide of the times?
Oh, I see what's
In
going on
the test
here.
I gave you earlier, although there were a few hiccups at the end, it was you who found the way to turn the situation around. Navigating powerful people, using their character flaws to your advantage. It's just what Miss Kamisato had hoped to see. With your help, even the Vision Hunt decree.
So, both bad decisions. Blunt force or the truth?
That's an unexpected development. Perhaps our sources were misleading.
I have one goal here, to meet the Raiden Shogun.
Yes, of course. I completely understand, and as agreed, I shall help set that up for you.
Toma sure didn't put up much of a fight.
Dude.
Well, my work on Rito is done. So I suppose this is goodbye for now.
For now.
Oh, one more thing. This invitation letter is for you. When you get to Narukami Island, you can find me at the Komori Tea House, as per the letter. Good luck with everything. See you soon.
Yikes. We've made a foe today. Feel bad.
Toma's not such a bad guy, huh? We should get going.
There is one problem.
Huh? What's up?
Outlanders are unable to leave Rito.
Oh, right! Paimon forgot all about that! Wait, so, did Toma forget that too?
This must be the next part of his test.
Oh, darn it! No wonder he was so matter-of-fact about the whole thing! As soon as we get off Rito, Paimon's going straight to Komori Tea House to settle the score! Well, guess we should give it a try. Let's head to the border and see how far we get.
You're okay, baby girl. You're okay. Rito escape plan. Honestly, I'm honestly thinking that in order to even get off this rock, we are gonna, not off this rock, but like towards the next area, we are gonna have to help them with the Vision Decree.
Stop there. Present your travel permits.
Sorry, but we really gotta get to Narukami Island. It's kinda urgent.
That doesn't work here. Also, I'll be right back. The dog is being impossible again. I'll be back, guys. kind of urgent, huh, Paimon? Yeah, you're right, it's urgent. Also, this is not how we present ourselves to people.
If you don't have a travel permit, this is as far as you'll get. Those are the rules.
Yeah.
As expected. Traveler, you gotta think of something. How do we get out of Rito?
If the Shiro Commission has heard of us.
Are you saying we should go and meet with the Kanjo Commissioner?
No.
Guess it can't hurt to try. Even if Paimon has a few choice words to say about his subordinates.
No. Me? Why are you being dumb?
Who knows? Maybe he's our biggest fan.
Oh, thank God, okay. This is a terrible idea. This is a terrible idea. Why is my character being a dumbass? Excuse me.
Halt! This is the Kanjo Commissioner's office. No trespassers.
You literally just let me in.
We're here to see, the Kanjo Commissioner?
The Kanjo Commissioner seldom entertains Outlanders. Leave now or we'll be forced to...
Ah, wait.
Oh, Commissioner!
That's him?
These two are honored guests from afar. No need to give them the usual spiel. Come on in. Let's see what we can do for you.
Huh. Did you get all that, mister?
Paimon, I'm gonna need you to shut your face.
My sincere apologies.
I'm really gonna need you to shut up, Paimon. You have not been helpful once except for guiding me through to that. In Mondstadt and Liyue. Here you have no rule.
Hiragi Shinsuke, Kanjo Commissioner and head of the Hiragi clan. It's an honor to meet you both.
I too am honored to meet you.
Nice to meet you, sir. So, the reason we wanted to come and see you was because...
All right, all in good time. Two travelers renowned far and wide have shown up to see me, and I should very much like to make their acquaintance. Let's not limit this to business only.
He's a kind old man, but I feel like I'm gonna meet the Madarame pretty soon.
So what you're saying is, we really are pretty famous, huh?
Paimon, don't trust him. He might turn into Madarame pretty soon.
Absolutely. How many other people in the world have what it takes to knock the wind out of Storm Terror's sails and put the Overlord of the Vortex back under the sea, eh?
Well, he's got us there.
Exactly! Paimon thinks you make an excellent point.
This is a terrible idea.
And I hear you also foiled a Fatui plot in Liyue Harbor. Even beat one of their harbingers in a duel. Is that true?
Yeah.
Whoa, you heard about that too? Yep, it's true, alright.
I don't trust him. Paimon, I don't trust him. Let's go to Yashiro. Let's go to Ayaka right now.
As I thought.
Something wrong?
No. I'm simply awestruck by you both is all.
Ultimately, they still got their way.
Rito is greatly honored to have you visit us.
You completely ignored what I said.
One other thing I heard about you is your great zeal for helping other people. This makes me wonder whether you might be so kind as to render your assistance to the Kanjo Commission.
This is a terrible idea. Traveler, this is on you, you idiot.
Oh, sure, no problem. Whatever you need, right?
This is my forte.
Excellent. Well then, you must know the Chingshin. A flower grows on the mountaintops of Liyue.
Oh, dude, I got like hundreds of those. You want them?
Yep, we've picked a few of those before. So, you want us to go back to Liyue?
Yes, bring me 300 Chingshin, would you? Freshly picked, I mean.
300?
Did Paimon hear that wrong?
I think you might be a couple orders of magnitude off. They don't stay fresh after they're picked.
Too much trouble, is it? I see. Then how about this? We have a few items that need delivering. Perhaps you can help with that?
That sounds much more like it.
Paimon, you're lazy.
709 letters to be precise.
I think I'll take the flowers.
Hey, what gives? How come you don't have people to do that already?
Paimon, you're an idiot. Shut up.
Terribly sorry. We're just a little short on people lately.
What sort of an explanation is that?
This was a terrible idea. I'm already getting the idea that this was a terrible idea.
Traveler, what are we going to do? Should we really help this guy?
I'll consider it.
That's the spirit. Don't keep me waiting too long now.
Yikes. He's keeping people captive.
You're seriously considering taking this job? The terms are ridiculous.
Uh-huh. Honey, we got Paimon. We have issue. Let me guess, trap?
Halt, you two!
Saw this coming.
Huh? What did we do?
Miss Hiragi has a letter for you. She insists that you read it immediately.
A letter? Quick, let Paimon see!
Dear Traveler, would that I convey this message to you in person. I apologize for the hasty means by which this letter has come to you, and I hope that it hasn't left you feeling perplexed or perturbed in any way. This is the first time extending an invitation to an unknown outlander, after all. It is no mere coincidence that our paths have crossed. Therefore, I hope that you would be so courteous as to meet me tonight, under the glow of the resplendent moonlight. Please do not fret about retainers and bodyguards. I will ensure that their attention shall be elsewhere. I look forward to the pleasure of your company.
So this means she wants you to secretly meet her at night?
Oh, don't you get so happy, you fucking... I don't like my character anymore.
But you didn't seem surprised at all by this. What's going on?
Shinosuke has no intention of letting us leave.
Paimon knew something just didn't seem right about him. Let's ask her tonight and see what she has to say.
Yeah, there was nothing right about that guy at all. So now... Wait a minute. I can't walk by yet, huh? So that means I cannot explore the rest of this island. Huh. Yeah, that's a monstatter, by the way. I recognize that get up anywhere. In the meantime, let's look at our stuff. Through the storm. What's in the shop? What? What the? Oh. Well, I could pick a few of those. For now, though, I am gonna... What's the events? Oh, I'm scared to face this thing. I don't want to face that thing. I'm scared of the pyrohypostasis. Can I be honest with you guys? I'm scared of the pyrohypostasis. Alright, well, in the meantime, we're going to continue on. So, it said 18? There we go. That'll work. It's around 18 anyway. What? But it said the moonlight. Meet Hiragi Chisato. Let me guess. This is an interesting theme, though. Like, I love the interesting. I love the tunes that they got going on in Inazuma. Yeah, I'm not respecting this guy's garden anymore. He's a dick. He's probably kidnapped this poor lady. Hello, madame.
Ah, you finally arrived. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Hiragi Chisato.
Okay.
This is technically the second time we have met. It's a pleasure to see you again.
Okay.
Wow. She's the daughter of the Hiragi clan, all right.
The pleasure's mine.
No need to be so formal. I've long marveled at your accomplishments, and at last we have the chance to meet.
Okay. What did you want to meet here for?
Is that Paimon, or does something seem a bit off here?
Yeah.
The reason why I wanted to secretly meet you here is, Well, I feared that I might never have another opportunity to discuss this with you.
Uh-huh.
Discuss what?
Ahem. I should like to ask for your help with delivering a letter.
Ugh, like father, like daughter. Couldn't you be more original?
No, you misunderstand me. Please, allow me to explain.
Uh-huh. You have 30 seconds.
I was hoping that you could deliver a letter to Narukami Island in my stead. It is to be given to Kujo Kamaji of the Tenryo Commission. My father has always forbidden me from communicating with him. He knows that there are prospects for my marriage that would better serve him politically. But my heart is with Kamaji.
Ah, I see. So we got the Romeo and Juliet scenario going on here.
There is no one who would dare defy my father's will on Rito, but you are Outlanders. Outlanders seeking to get to Narukami Island. It would be regrettable to let such an opportunity pass.
Oh, Paimon gets the whole picture now.
Do you?
Of course, in doing so, I will also do everything in my power to help you leave Rito. That is my promise.
Seems like a reasonable deal.
To be perfectly honest, as long as you remain in Inazuma, my father will have no intention of letting you leave Rito.
Yeah, we figured as much. It was pretty obvious he was just trying to hold us up here.
I secretly overheard a conversation between my father and a very arrogant-sounding woman just a few days ago. They seemed to be discussing how to keep you here on Rito. In fact, it was the first time I had ever heard my father speak so respectfully to someone who wasn't the Shogun.
Seems we need to get off of Rito as fast as we can.
We don't have much time. I'll tell you my plans to help you off the island. It just so happens that a shipment of goods is...
Senora! Senora!
Very well. I'll be waiting for you at the border. I'm counting on you to deliver my letter.
Senora! You bitch! Love will always triumph over evil. A love letter? Something tells me that this is not what I think it is.
Hold on, please. These goods are being sent to Watatsumi Island?
My lady, this is an unexpected honor. You are correct. These goods have been repeatedly requested by the Kanjo Commissioner. We must be certain that they reach Watatsumi Island intact.
Is there something wrong, Lady Hiragi?
No, as you were. My father simply has some concerns of the shipment's safety, and has ordered that myself and an additional qualified escort be dispatched to ensure safe transport of the goods.
That doesn't sound believable at all.
My lady, you aren't suggesting that you intend to escort this shipment personally, are you? There's certainly no need for you to trouble yourself with such a matter. And as for this qualified escort...
You dare question my abilities?
Please, do not cause us any further delay. If memory serves me right, my father has already asserted that this shipment must arrive on time. I'm certain punishment will be duly dispensed if it fails to do so.
Yes, of course, my lady. It's just that, well, we don't know who this...
Now, need I remind you of the penalty if anything were to happen to me en route? I'm sure you are all quite familiar with my father's temperament. Do you really presume that you can fully guarantee my safety on your own?
Boy, Chisato can talk the talk. They don't stand a chance.
Yes, my lady. Very well then. It's an honor to have you accompanying us. Your safety is our highest priority.
Yikes.
Shinojo, you can't really be agreeing to this.
Well, the request is from Lady Hiragi herself. It is our duty to serve her in the utmost capacity.
In other words, he's saying, play along, idiot.
Yes, but that's not the problem here.
Shut up and play along.
Well then, if we're through here, I suggest we set off at once. Dawdling will only allow potential thieves more time to prepare now.
Yes, my lady. You heard her. There's no time to lose.
Here we go. Don't worry, guys. Oh, no, it's one of these. Oh, no. Oh, I don't like this. I don't even know half of the enemies here. Just please. Please be merciful upon my soul.
My lady, please stay back. We'll handle it.
Not as well as we'll handle it.
This is order!
By royal decree. Breath of the flame.
You will never survive!
To compel.
The wind knows my character.
The wrong test subject.
Amethyst lamp. Oh shit! Come here!
Have order.
Foolish!
Decided. Prepare to counterattack. Protect Lady Hiraki at all costs.
We'll take
Hiya.
care of this. Stay with Chisato.
Shit. Oh, finally you what?
One with nature.
Yeah. Go for a swim.
Oz, reveal thy.
Oh, I like that fighting music. Fall before us, cowards. Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad. Oh, the card could be a little better. What is this?
Order.
Guy. We're not dealing with this today.
Stabilize. Watch out! More monsters inbound. Lady Hiraki, stay close.
Yeah! Hey, you kid! Oh! Get away!
Where's my blade?
Motion to compel. By royal decree.
Back off!
Boom! Time for your arraignment. Shadow Raven.
Get away, get away, get away, get away, get away.
I will
Back
have
off.
order.
Back off! Go, go, go! Go! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We can do this. Ooh, there are more things here. Okay, so I'm not screwed. Perfect.
We can take refuge in the village up ahead. How are you faring, my lady?
I'm perfectly all right. You may stop here. The road to Narukami Island is just over there. In my letter, I've requested Kamaji to grant you a special travel permit from the Tenryo Commission. Consider it a token of my appreciation.
Please be careful.
My lady. So that's how it is. I had a feeling something was amiss, but Shinojo, you...
Uh-huh.
No, Lady Hiragi would never hide anything from us, I'm sure of it. But who is this Kamaji you speak of, my lady?
I'm not afraid to say that he's the one I love.
The one you love?
He's just sitting here like, oh, I fucked up.
Shinojo, did you honestly think that... What? No, I was just clarifying, that's all. I would never in my wildest dreams,
Uh-huh.
You two needn't worry. Please, forget that this ever happened. If my father catches word of it, I alone will be held accountable.
Yes, of course. As you wish, my lady.
He's just like, oh, great. Well, I mean, at least we aren't responsible for this.
What will happen if your actions here are discovered, Chisato?
Don't fret. My father has always been one to spoil me. The worst he'd do is sentence me to half a day without food or something to that effect.
Huh. Paimon never suspected a guy like him could have a soft side.
Uh-huh.
I wish you a safe journey. I'm sure we will meet again.
Bye, Chisato!
Come now. Quit your staring and let's get moving. We've got goods to shift. All right.
You good, dude? I'm sure he's fine. Sacred Sakura's favor. Offer the Electro Sigils to... What?
Whew, we're finally on our own way again. I suppose it's time we find Toma. Now, where did he say he would meet us again? Oh, right! Kamori Tea House!
Hello? Excuse me, traveler. Excuse me, busy traveler, but I have a favor to ask you. Please look at the Sky Kitsune statue over there. Uh-huh. This is a ward within it. There is a ward within it that they say can only be removed by someone who has courage, values friendship, and who is favored by the might of Electro. Use the power of Electro. Yeah? Obtain the ward. I was right. You are the destined one. With your skills and experience, this shouldn't be a problem. Excuse my rudeness. My name is Kazari, and I am a shrine maiden. Do shrine maidens usually wear masks? I have my reasons for that. The village is in front of you. In front of you is named Konda Village, and there is a barrier within it that needs to be lifted. That barrier is hidden behind a certain secret. I'd like to entrust you with a little investigation and with lifting that spear barrier. Investigation? Yes, it may take some time and trouble, but I'm sure that you will reveal the truth in the end. Well, that sounds like a lot of work. Will there be payment? Of course. To those who seek shall just reward be given in proportion to their wisdom and work. That's what she used to say, so no, there is no need to worry. She? I shall be counting on you for this investigation, Destined One. Okay. You have a good day, ma'am. That was fucking weird. What was that? Oh. That's horrifying. Actually, come to think of it, didn't we get more stuff? No, that would be in the archive. That's the character archive. I want the archive. Living beings. Let's see what we got here. Oh, there's new stuff. That's horrifying. Oh, good. There's more horrifying stuff there, too. The Nobushi. Samurai who have fallen into banditry. Though they are called the Nobushi, they do not have a centralized organization. They not only possess highly advanced sword skills, but can also carry out flame powder attacks using the elements. Objectively speaking, perhaps this method of winning goes against the path of a martial artist. Sometimes they even collude with the treasure hoarders of Vertui out of a greed for wealth or simply to survive. He kind of looks like if Tangora decided to go the path of the samurai. I'm not gonna lie. And decided to cut his hair. No, you know what? Either Tangora or Jason, whichever one. The Kairagi. Other human factions. Kairagi, fiery might. Samurai who have fallen on... Wait a minute. They practice martial arts since they were young, but lost the opportunity to serve the people due to certain reasons and turned from their righteous path. Their blades' edges are not cold like ordinary steel, but instead burn with a bitter flame. They seem to have used the paper seals created from a lost Kanagara art to set their blades afire. He is quite the looker, isn't he? Okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and just go forward then, huh? Well, this will be fine. This will be fine. We'll be okay. This should be Konda Village. Well done, Paimon. It might look very peaceful here, but Paimon's sure there's got to be something dark going on. There's got to be some secrets here. Miss Masked Maiden said so. Anyway, let's talk to the locals first. Maybe we can find something out. The secret that the people of Konda Village are trying to hide. That's not my problem. Our problem is getting into there. Really should figure it. Futaba? What are you doing here? Where's Sojiro? Futaba? Ani? Hello? Hello, strange big bro. What's up? Have you encountered anything strange lately? Strange? I don't get it. What kinds of strange things would you consider strange? I don't know. Anything out of the ordinary. I know. Did something come to mind? There's a weirdly dressed outlander and a floating white thing talking to me. That is indeed strange. I know, right? Hey, you two. Okay, I'll be serious. One night, it suddenly started raining very heavily. Then I heard a strange sound outside the house that accompanied the sound of rain. It was like an intermittent clicking, clacking sound. Then I saw some floating bags in the village gully. I left them alone because I didn't know who had put them there. They might have washed away by now. You can take a look at you can take a look along the gully. Other than that, I can't think of anything. You can ask my dad. He knows a lot of things. Your dad, Konda Densuke, the chief of Konda village. Huh? That old man is your dad? Actually, I was adopted. He adopted me, so now I'm his daughter. Oh, you can also go ask my nephew, Takaru. Wait a second, nephew? I see, he is the village chief's grandson. That's right, Takaru likes high places, so maybe he's seen something from there. This family's pretty complicated. I see, thank you. Glad that I could help. Why isn't Takaru here yet? We were supposed to hang out today. Did he go up to the roof again? But also kind of unhelpful. To the roof. What is that? Is that a beetle? That's a stag beetle. Yeah, that's... Oni Kabuto. Oh, is that him? Yep, that's him. Why are you up on this roof, sir? Wow, there's a lot of sigils around here. Alright, no more wasting time. Wait! Gotta get this first. Because I'm gonna be teleporting back and forth here. What are these strange trees? Summon Electrogranum. What is that? Uh-huh. Hi. What is this? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Ow. Aim. Aim. Fire.
Oh, Lord of Geo, please do us a favor and clear this up at
Wait a
your
minute, do I have
earliest
to...
convenience. I submit that we cannot afford for the codices to get down.
Ow, 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 ow. Get me the F out of here. What is this? Ow. 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 Okay, let's try that again. What do I have to do here? What do I gotta do? Do I destroy it? What do I do?
Stabilize.
What do I...
Hark! 'Tis thundering retribution. An omen.
Ow. Ow. Stop. Get me out of here. Go. Get out. Leave. Oh. Okay, so those are going to be interesting to deal with too. What is that? Okay, there's just a lot of stuff to deal with here. Let's see. What is that? No, thank you. Have a good day. Oh, God. There's a big boy with him. I'm going. Goodbye. Run! Flee! I'm not prepared for this. What is that? I'm scared of that. Suburbs, Inazuma City. Uh-huh. Inazuma City. That is a dog right there. What are these? They're everywhere. You gonna say violet grass
Violet grass is a plant that enjoys a moist environment and is best picked after it rains. If you should choose to pick any, be sure to store them appropriately.
I'm gonna get it down to this point. I'm gonna get it down at some point. Like really. If he keeps talking like that. This looks familiar, don't it? What was that? Silver sword. Hello? Yep. This'll do it. Here she is. Here we go. Catherine? There you are. Ad Astra Abyssosque. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. You've come at last. I've been waiting for you, adventure. Another? Have you ever seen multiple Catherines in a single location? If you haven't, then they were one and the same. As the only year-round receptionist in the Adventurers Guild, I can use a special tool to instantly move between various locations in the world to deal with various important matters. After I help you with your matters here, I need to head over to Fontaine. The adventurers over there are notorious for frugality, so I need to receive them well. I also want to teleport. You believed me. Sorry, I was just joking. Please don't take it seriously. Also, I thought you knew how to use teleport waypoints. Anyway, I won't bother you with pointless trivia. Come, I'll help you process the work that's needed by the Inazuma Adventurers Guild. Once things are processed, you can accept commissions here and also enjoy other benefits. Ad Astra Abyssosque, adventurer. Hi. Alright, I'm gonna go talk to... what's his face? Here we go. This is beautiful. This is gorgeous. I love this. I love the falling petals. I love the... What is a big statue? Hello? Hello? Hi?
According to the letter, this should be the place.
Doesn't look like he's here.
Sorry, we don't serve the general public. I'm afraid you'll have to leave.
Uh-huh.
Wait! We're not the general public.
Well then, you must be a couple of wandering outlanders that snuck into the nation, judging by your attire.
No, I just like to wear fancy clothes.
Are our clothes really so... what Paimon means to say is...
Here's our invitation letter.
The Yashiro Commission's seal. This must be from Mr. Toma. It seems there's more to you than meets the eye.
Uh-huh.
In which case, welcome to the Komore Tea House, a safe haven for the Yashiro Commission.
A safe haven?
Well, that sounds more like it.
What do you mean a safe haven? What do you mean safe haven? What happens over here? Is it really that bad? I mean, I guess... Well, no, I shouldn't really say that. Of course it's that bad over here. Hello?
Well, now that we're here, where's Toma? Paimon doesn't see him anywhere. Do you think he forgot his promise to meet us?
Is that dog gonna talk?
Who forgot their promise? I was beginning to think you'd forgotten about me.
What the fuck?
What? Is that dog talking to us?
Toma?
Relax. No need to look so surprised. I take it this is the first time you've seen me in this form?
Where did the human-looking Toma go?
Huh. So you didn't see anything like this when you were in Liyue Harbor?
No.
Now that you mention it, this does suddenly seem less out of the ordinary.
I know a dog when I see one.
Alright. I've had my fun.
You fucker.
Hey! You're this close to getting an ugly nickname, mister!
Well, I've had some time to kill, given that I've been waiting here for you for so long, as was the case in Rito. So I came up with this little fun greeting for when you arrived. But in all seriousness, I would like to apologize about that little test you went through earlier. Though it was quite necessary. It helped us determine whether or not to bring you before Ms. Kamisato, and whether you had the courage to face the lightning alongside us.
Don't think that Paimon's gonna forgive you just because you're getting all serious now.
Shut up, Paimon.
Sorry, did I overdo it? My apologies.
The courage to face the lightning?
Let me just say this. You've often found yourself skirting the rules from the very beginning, haven't you?
Name an example.
Naturally, this is due to your unwavering and resolute determination.
I said to name an example, but yeah, you are right.
A long time ago, we had a friend who was much the same. But when the lightning struck...
You mean he died in a duel before the throne?
Ah, so you've heard of his story. His light still burns all the more brightly.
So, will we be allowed to meet the Shirasaki Himigimi?
Yes, of course. I will bring you to the Kamisato residence where the Yashiro Commission is located. But before that, there is one other place I was hoping you both would accompany me to.
Oh? Where?
I would like you to come with me to the statue of the omnipresent god. It's still under construction now, but you can already see it from practically anywhere on Narukami Island.
Is it the big statue I saw outside with the wings? All I want is my sister. Let me guess. It's that big old statue over there. Oh, yep. It's that big statue right there. How did I know? It's almost like I saw it coming from a mile away. That's under construction? It looks pretty finished to me. Yeah, it looks pretty finished. It looks pretty damn finished to me. So this is her, huh?
This area sure feels gloomy. People probably don't come here often, do they?
No.
Huh? Are Paimon's eyes playing tricks? Or are there things embedded in the statue?
Visions.
Oh, yikes. Hi. I'm sorry. Why? Well, that sucked.
Visions? You mean all the visions that are collected from the Vision Hunt degree are put into the statue?
Why?
So you've already heard of the Vision Hunt decree.
Why did the Shogun issue the Vision Hunt decree?
Before I try to explain, I should perhaps remind you first that Mondstadt is the city of freedom, and Liyue is the city of contracts.
Inazuma is the city of eternity.
As for Inazuma, it's known as the Nation of Eternity. The Raiden Shogun is both the nation's most powerful ruler and its deity.
Okay. So where did her fear of losing eternity come from? What was that?
The eternity in question is her endless and unchanging will to rule over Inazuma.
That's not eternity, that's just tyranny.
As such, she relies on the Tri-Commission to regulate the nation's affairs, and the Sakoku Decree to limit the people's movement.
So in other words, she doesn't want to change.
The Shogun wishes to keep Inazuma in stasis, allowing the stream of time to flow from one end to the other without disturbing it, for all time.
Yeah, so she doesn't want to change.
Seems like every god has their own will.
Of course, this is my own limited understanding. As for the reason behind the recent Vision Hunt decree, perhaps the Shogun believes that visions grant people the power to change, and that her eternity doesn't allow for such instability to exist.
Yeah, she just doesn't want to change.
Whatever the case, the fact is that the Raiden Shogun has dispatched the Tenryou Commission to scour the nation for visions, embedding each one in this statue.
So that's why it's under construction.
And this statue of the omnipresent god can be seen as Inazuma's symbol of eternity.
That's not good.
But if that's the case, wouldn't you say that the Raiden Shogun is being, oh, I don't know, selfish?
Wow, very bold of you.
Only outlanders such as yourselves would ever dare speak out so directly against the Raiden Shogun. And yet, I agree. The Vision Hunt Decree is something that simply should not exist. And Ms. Kamisato has been committed to fighting it since the day it was announced.
Okay. Whoa! What the fuck? Hi?
Huh? Hey, are you okay? You look like your mind is elsewhere.
What was that sound just now?
Sound? What sound? I didn't hear anything. Did something happen?
Yeah, you touched the statue, and then what?
I could hear the sound of people's aspirations.
Aspirations? That would seem to confirm the saying.
What saying?
Have you heard it before? That when a person's ambition reaches a certain strength, the gods look upon them with favor.
Wait, is this statue just her way of blocking out that sound? Is this why she's not answering people?
That is where visions come from. In other words, a person's vision represents their ambition.
I'm gonna look up what ambition means real quick. And I'm also gonna check what Discord's doing, because what in the Yes, I know, I'm an idiot. I don't know what ambition means. Okay.
So if what you just said is true,
then what?
Then the ambitions of these people are stronger than I imagined.
So a vision symbolizes ambition and not power.
Alright, time for the next stop on our tour of Narukami Island, the Kamisato residence.
Huh. So it's not power, it's the will to do something.
Finally!
Okay, that's something I can get behind. That's something I can get behind. Okay, alright. I see what you're putting down, Genshin. I see what you're putting down. Visions are not rewarded for power, they're rewarded for whatever ambition you might have. Okay. The Kamisato estate is all the way over there, huh? Good thing I bought it. That's not good. Oh no, I gotta go there. Wait. Where am I? Wait a minute. So that's where we started. Go all the way over there, huh? Okay, here we go. So I wonder what death-defying god we gotta face here. We've met Storm Terror. We've met Osile. I wonder who we. Yeah, fuck that. You kidding me? I'm not facing off against that right now. Uh-huh. You're not gonna see me, are you? Okay, good. He ignores me. Yeah, I gotta end this stream soon. What was that? Oh god, even here the slimes are— Ah, no! Get away. Please. Away with you, fiends. Is it chasing me? Okay, no. Oh. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh my god, this place is beautiful. What are these? Are these Sealies? I guess I'll figure that out when that time comes, huh? Would make sense if they're Sealies. What is that? Hi. Uh-huh. Buddy, hurry it up! Nope. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. What is that? What are you? Uh-huh.
Over here. Blink.
Hurry up. What is that? Hello? Hey! What is that? Traveling Doctor's Silver Lotus. Uh-huh.
I'm sure the Kamisato clan will be fine.
Hello? I'm here to see friend. Wow, they just let me in. Hello?
So, this is the kind of place where the big shots of Inazuma live, huh? Paimon kinda expected it to be snazzier.
Welcome at last to the Kamisato residence, honored guest. Miss Kamisato is delighted to finally meet you.
Oh, wait a minute. No, I remembered what the Dawn Winery was. Fuck.
Is this the Shirasage Himegimi you keep going on about? So, where's she at? Oh, behind the screen?
Yes. As the daughter of the Yashiro Commission, this is how Miss Kamisato is accustomed to receiving guests.
Uh-huh.
Consider it a time-honored tradition within the Yashiro Commission. Forgive me if this is an unwelcome surprise.
I think I understand.
Makes sense. She's a super important person after all.
Please forgive my lack of courtesy for receiving you in this fashion, especially following such a long and wearisome journey over the sea. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation, and Toma assures me that you do indeed possess the power to change the tide of the times.
Yep.
At present in Inazuma, in the name of the Vision Hunt Decree, the people's aspirations are being senselessly trampled underfoot.
Yeah.
Though the Yashiro Commission serves the Shogun, it is the people with whom we share close bonds, given the contact we are required to have with them in the performance of our duties. A commission's power rises and falls with the trust of their people. Thus, we cannot remain indifferent to this situation without also remaining indifferent to our own fate. Traveler, lend us your power, and we can...
I did not come to start a rebellion.
Oh.
See, milady, it's just like I said. This will take us nowhere.
Gonna leave now.
No, please! Wait! Please, don't go!
What?
I will introduce you to the Raiden Shogun on one condition. You must fulfill 3 small wishes on my behalf.
What are your wishes?
They pertain to 3 whose visions were taken from them. Perhaps once you've met them, you will understand.
Yikes.
A warrior who guards a village, a former samurai who helped carry out the Vision Hunt Decree, and a swordmaster determined to become the best in the world. Does Paimon got that right?
Correct. Please do all you can to help them.
I will do as you wish.
Then you have my gratitude.
I'm sure you'll do great.
Not done yet. Got some more stuff to go through. Okay, so where are these people? The meaning of what?
Let's see. Where's the person Ayaka told us about?
Why are you doing this? Why leave all of a sudden, after all these years?
Precisely. It's much too sudden. We've had no time to prepare. The children are desperate for you to take them out to play. Please, we urge you to reconsider.
That must be the guy Ayaka told us about. Let's go over and see.
This is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad and sad.
You must also be here to try and convince Tejima to stay.
He's just looking at me like, who the hell are you? What's happened?
Tejima has protected this place ever since he arrived here 30 years ago. Keeping out the treasure hoarders, fending off any monsters that draw near, resolving quarrels between the villagers. He has put an enormous amount of work into looking after this place, and we all think the world of him.
Yep.
But now, all of a sudden, he says he plans to leave us. We can't help but wonder, was it something we did?
No, I think he probably feels useless.
We will gladly apologize if that's the case. All we want is for him to stay.
He just stared at me like, who are you? So why the change?
If you want my opinion, something to do with the Vision Hunt decree. It's clear that Tejima had done nothing wrong, and still they confiscated his vision. After that, he became a completely different person.
Ah, I see. I think I understand now. Visions aren't just a symbol of power. They're a symbol of what you aspire. They're literally like something to keep them going. Because he lost his vision, he lost his will to keep going.
I can't claim to fully understand it, but I could tell that he'd lost something very important to him. He went off on a walk, alone, circled the village a few times, and then out of the blue, he announced that he was going to leave and become a wanderer. Truth be told, we aren't sure whether trying to keep him here is the right thing to do. But equally, it doesn't feel right to let him leave when he's in this state. He's a lost soul.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, buddy, you got a better chance of surviving here than you do out there, not gonna lie.
Seems like he's a well-respected guy around here.
Let's talk to him. Hey, buddy. What's going on? Tell me your worries. I, Zhongli will tell you the truth.
You must be Tejima. So what's made you want to up and leave all of a sudden?
Me? It's not a question of why I want to leave, but a question of what reason I would have to stay.
You've lived here for a long time.
True, but that's not why I chose to stay here.
Okay, then explain it.
And what made me want to come here 30 years ago? And why have I never wanted to leave in all that time?
Oh no. Are the visions memories?
I don't have answers to those questions because I can't remember anymore. Ever since they took my vision away, it's like a slice of my memory is gone.
Oh, yikes. So I'm right.
In the past, I knew I wanted to stay here. But whatever resolve I had then, it's gone now. So I thought, what's to stop me from moving around instead? The emptiness inside me will be there either way.
Buddy.
Okay. Well, in that case, if we help you rediscover the reason you chose to stay, you won't need to leave anymore, right? But if you can't remember anything, it's not gonna be easy. Oh, maybe if you just try a little harder to remember, then it'll all come flooding back?
You truly are not... You know what? You're like my character Acrobatil. You have a silver tongue, but you don't know how to use it.
Oh, that reminds me. Last time I brought Tejima some fruit, I do believe I saw him writing in a diary.
That is a death sentence.
I keep a diary? If you say so. I honestly can't seem to remember.
I think he might have just developed Alzheimer's.
Oh, yes, you do. And what's more, I remember you saying at the time that you wanted to make a note of a few interesting things. Things which would prove very important at a later date.
Perfect! So if we want to keep Tejima from leaving, we just need to find his diary. It must be around here somewhere. Let's take a look.
If you don't mind, we will leave you to find the diary. We should head back to the village to inform the others of Tejima's situation.
Yikes. You sure you're okay with this, man? I mean, you can tell me to stop if you want it. This is your diary, after all. Alright, I'm just gonna go get it, then. Wow, he just leaves it out in the open, huh?
This looks like Tejima's diary, alright. Let's see what we have here. Today, the villagers and I got together to cook dry braised salted fish. I messed up and burned mine a little, so I had to pretend that it was black snakehead instead. Today, I helped rescue a kid who had fallen in the water. After I pulled him out, he told me that his best friend Bamboo was still in the water. I searched the water the whole afternoon before finding out that Bamboo was the name of his pet crab.
Yikes.
I went kite flying today. The string broke, so I chased after it as fast as I could. I soon realized I was never going to get it back, so I just found somewhere to sit and watch as it flew away into the distance.
Uh-huh.
Seems like your average diary of daily village life. Huh? Wait, there's more! I went to pray at the shrine again today and stayed there a while. The Omamori you gave me has faded a little, but it is still my most treasured possession. Now that's the kind of info we're looking for. Time to pay a visit to the shrine.
You mean the shrine where the... You mean this one? Oh no. Hello?
So this is the Omamori Tejima wrote about. Interesting. Looking at the color and the design, Paimon would have thought it belonged to a child. But anyway, if he had this with him all the time, there's a chance some of his elemental energy remained on it. Do you think that it might come in handy?
It's a possibility. Let's try it. And sight. Whoops. That's not what I wanted. Oh. Something over here. What? Hello?
Here we are! This seems to be somewhere that Tejima visited a lot. The soil looks like it's been disturbed. Maybe Tejima buried something precious here. Something that kept him in the village all these years?
Possibly.
Must be something pretty amazing if it made him stick around for 30 years. Let's dig it up and take a look.
It's nothing amazing.
It looks like a letter. The paper's gone yellow. Must have been written a really long time ago.
Be careful. If we become separated during war, go away from me and Konda Village.
Where is that place again?
There will be a safe home for us there. It's here.
So the reason Tejima came here was to wait for someone. But he's been here for 30 years. Oh, guess they didn't show up in the end, huh? Well, let's go give Tejima his stuff back and take it from there.
I see. My friend, we have news for you. We found your stuff.
Well, I'll be. That's certainly my handwriting. And I guess the Omamorian letter belonged to me too. But I have no memory of anything that's written in this diary. Still, it's clear that I was waiting for someone here, and that I chose to wait for 30 years. Over the years, I must have made a note of anything interesting. Anything that I could share with her when we were finally reunited.
Her?
And just look at all the things that did happen over the years. The time has flown by so quickly. 30 years feels like the blink of an eye. How could I have forgotten something so important to me? Now that I think about it, when my vision was taken from me, it felt like I'd suddenly been hollowed out. Love, regret, everything I felt for her, it's all disappeared.
Does that make you feel sad?
No, not especially.
So without a vision, you're a soulless zombie.
After all, I've forgotten who she was. Her face, her voice, the things we experienced together. I barely recall any of it. It's as if she'd never been in my life to begin with. As if all these years have been nothing but a hazy dream.
You still plan on leaving?
I think maybe not. If this is something I waited most of my life for, I suppose I should carry on waiting. Although, what if she were to turn up eventually, only to find I didn't remember so much as her name? Wouldn't that be upsetting for her? When I think about it like that, I do feel a slight tinge of sadness in my heart.
Oh no. Ball, you're a bitch.
How curious. Why am I thinking like this when I don't even remember who she is? It's just like that feeling of emptiness. The feeling that something is missing. Thank you both for helping me reconnect with my reason for staying here.
No problem.
I shall remain here and keep waiting for her.
Good boy.
Tejima seems to be dealing okay, but still, it makes Paimon really sad.
Losing a reason to feel sad is maybe the saddest thing of all.
Seems it's just like Ayaka and Tomo were saying. If you lose your vision, you lose all your hopes and dreams too.
Well, that's something I can't abide by. Dude, you're being an ass. Be smart for once, traveler.
That certainly explains the state Tejima was in earlier. At least we were able to help him, weren't we? Well, let's go find the next person.
Yikes, we're not even done yet.
According to the...
Damn it. Where am I going now? Oh no, it's all the way over there. Okay, so now we have... who was it? Some guy who was part of the people who started the Vision Hunt Decree? Oh, yep, that looks like someone there, alright.
They say the Tenryou Commission is directly controlled by the Shogun. They're the ones responsible for maintaining law and order in Inazuma, the ones actually enforcing the Vision Hunt Decree. But why would they take action against one of their own? Paimon doesn't get it. Huh? There seems to be some commotion over there.
Oh,
Let's go see what's happening.
I'll ask one more time. Do you intend to withhold this month's emergency provisions?
Emergency provisions?
The entire clan is counting on that food. We demand an explanation.
What is happening over here?
How many times do I have to say it? I don't know anything about emergency provisions.
Oh, yikes, the visions really are connected to memories.
You dare deceive us? Those provisions are essential. Do you understand? Not some goods to be pocketed by greedy samurai.
Dude, he just forgot.
You samurai think you can just do whatever you please? The Tenryou Commission will hear of this.
Hey, emergency provisions like emergency food.
Oh, huh? And who are you? One of Kurosawa's gang, no doubt.
Don't know him.
What? We just happened to be passing by. We heard the commotion and came to see what the matter was.
I see. You seem to have come just at the right time. Perhaps you can help us settle this matter. This is Kurosawa. He's a samurai and a member of the Shogun's army. They issue emergency provisions to the area, and he's the one responsible for distribution.
Yikes, Ball, that's a bad on your part.
In the past, we'd simply ask him for provisions and everything would be delivered. Now, he suddenly refuses to give us anything. He's keeping the provisions for himself, I just know it. We'll starve without them.
No one seems to care about us. We used to think Kurosawa was a kind man.
he's shown his true colors. He's the same as all the other samurai. It's no wonder all the visions have been confiscated. The Raiden Shogun doesn't need people like him helping her rule the nation.
No, it's because it was taken.
This must be one of the people Ayaka asked us to help. But why would she ever want us to help someone like him? Maybe we should talk to Kurosawa and see what he has to say.
Hey man, I hear you're suffering from memory loss.
I've never even heard of these emergency provisions. I don't know whether it's rumors or whether they're trying to blackmail me. But either way, it's ridiculous. If I was hoarding supplies, would I still be the poor man I am today? My own family can barely get by as it is. No, if you'll excuse me, I've got other matters to attend to.
We've heard that you lost your vision recently.
And that's the first bit of truth I've heard all day. The Shogun's army told me that I was unworthy of my vision. And they said I was slacking off in my work. Apparently, I'd even disappointed the Raiden Shogun. And that's why they confiscated my vision.
And they decided to not move your responsibilities to another guy?
Well, that's strange. You were helping enforce the Vision Hunt decree. Why would you be unworthy of your vision?
To be perfectly honest, I don't seem to remember the details.
Uh-oh, yep, it's memory loss.
All I know is that I would perform certain things every month. But I don't recall what they were. And it's not just that. I have this unsettling feeling, like someone owes me something.
Does it have to do with the missing emergency provisions?
I didn't take any. Like I said, if I was taking them for myself, I wouldn't be going through such hard times right now. To top it all off, my house was just raided by treasure hoarders, which is why I came here in the first place. I was chasing after them when I got held up by these two.
Okay, now you two have become the dicks of this story.
If you don't believe me, go find the treasure hoarders yourself. If there were any emergency provisions to be had, they would have found them.
He seems to be telling the truth, but we better confirm. Let's go round up those treasure hoarders and see what they have to say. We should be able to follow their tracks. They couldn't have gone too far.
Yep. Let's go round us up some criminals. Oh, my eyeball. My eyeball. Ah. This is a long chapter. Should have started it a long time ago, but at the same time I wasn't sure when the update would end, so... Hey, boys!
We really outdid ourselves this time.
Uh-huh.
All those samurai houses packed with goods. We really hit the jackpot. I mean, besides that one house.
You haven't seen anything yet. There'll be a lot more where this came from.
Uh-huh.
Today's just the beginning. I'll be leading you all on an epic journey of pillage and plunder that will go down in hoarder history.
You demand, boss.
Yeah?
These seem like the treasure hoarders we're after. Let's teach them a lesson.
Wait a minute, hold on. Does that symbol over there can only mean one thing?
Another test subject.
Nope.
Stabilize.
No test subjects here. Only death and destruction waiting for you.
Oz revealed by... Incinerate!
Once.
There goes all the Mora. We worked hard to steal that, you know?
No.
Come on, boss. Think of something.
Not bad, kid. You ever think of joining the treasure hoarders? We could use someone like you.
Not likely. Word has it you looted Kurosawa's house.
Kurosawa? Oh, I remember. So he's the one who sent you after us, huh? Just our luck. I knew we shouldn't have hit that place.
So what did you see inside? Was it stuffed with food supplies?
Food supplies? You kidding? That place was a complete mess. All we found was a strange-looking box, hopefully with valuables inside. I didn't want anyone else to see it, so I was planning on opening it myself once we got back. But now that you've caught us, how about we make a deal? That little box for our freedom. What do you say?
You've got a deal. Now show us what's in the box.
Huh?
It's food.
What the?
There's nothing in here but IOUs!
Yeah, a lot of them too. And they all seem to be made out to the owner of a general goods store, a Miss Aoi. We're talking tons of Mora here. We better talk to this Miss Aoi and get to the bottom of this. As for you guys, you're free to go. Just pray that our paths don't cross again.
Yes, of course. So, we redeemed ourselves for some IOUs. Does that mean we broke even?
Shut it. Let's just get out of here.
Fools. Little did they realize I'm gonna find them later. Not even on purpose. Aoi! Time to go talk to Miss Aoi. Yeah, dog, you good? This really is a long chapter, though, not gonna lie. Like, it's almost 11. Blip. 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 Wait, this is in Inazuma City. Hello? Hey. We talk. Hello.
Welcome to Tsukumomono Groceries. We've got everything you need. Can I help you find something?
No.
Or perhaps there's something you want to inquire about?
About these IOUs?
Ah, so you're friends of Kurosawa, I take it? Perhaps you're here to pay off his debts.
Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're just here to learn where they all came from. How did Kurosawa end up owing you so much money? Did he buy anything super expensive here?
Let me think. Kurosawa would come regularly to purchase large quantities of foodstuffs. He'd always put the payment on his own account.
Oh no! No, he was a nice guy! He really was a nice guy!
However, the price of provisions began to skyrocket recently, and his salary was no longer enough to cover the cost. So, he started writing out IOUs to cover whatever he couldn't afford of the usual amount.
So that's how he was getting those emergency provisions. But why did he have to purchase a usual amount? If the price is increased, couldn't he just buy less?
Well, if you think about it, the citizens receiving the emergency provisions must have been carefully calculating how much they needed to sustain them each time.
Oh.
Kurosawa thought that it would be quite the disappointment for them if they found they didn't have enough, especially after such long and careful planning. So he deemed it necessary to take on the debt rather than let the people down.
Yikes.
Wow. Kurosawa was purchasing all the emergency provisions at his own expense.
Oh.
And no one ever appreciated what he did. They just complained and held him accountable.
People's attitudes will always reflect their circumstances. In the face of hardship, nobody cares to think twice.
That's true. Honestly, that's really true.
If you ask me, had Kurosawa told everyone the truth about the supplies from the start, then there wouldn't be such a severe backlash now.
That's also true. That is the sad reality. People keep things from others and it just causes more problems. I should know. I literally lived that at one point. Now things are a little better. But I lived that at one point.
Of course, I'm sure there would still have been some unrest. What he was doing was truly a thankless deed.
Yeah.
As for why he chose to spend his own money on emergency provisions and never tell anyone, I'm still not too clear myself. If you're still curious, why don't you go ask him yourself?
Unfortunately, he doesn't remember.
I see. That reminds me, it seems that his vision was recently confiscated.
What, is memory loss just a common side effect of losing the vision?
Most unfortunate. If he doesn't clear the debt on his name, he'll have no choice but to sell that sword that is so dear to him.
Sword? What sword?
Oh, didn't he tell you? He possesses a very valuable blade. He's carried it for years now.
That's the person that owes him something, isn't it?
I've asked him about its origins. He told me that it was a gift from his father, that it was too precious to sell. In hindsight, I regret that I never made an offer on it. Everything has its price, at least that's what I think.
Oh, don't.
Why don't you ask him about the sword yourself? Perhaps it'll even provide you with the answers you're looking for. Oh, but before you go, if you would kindly settle today's bill.
But we didn't buy anything!
Information is also a kind of commodity, wouldn't you agree?
Oh my god, you're like Bolai.
Don't worry, I won't charge much for information about Kurosawa. Nothing we ever discussed was explicitly confidential anyway. Oh, let me think. 2,000 mora should be a fair price.
Yep. Sounds about right.
At least we now know where the emergency provisions are coming from. Plus, we found out that Kurosawa has a priceless sword in his possession. Let's go talk to Kurosawa again and see if he can remember anything.
Yeah, this is about the point where everyone starts to remember things. Alright. Man, I just remembered we have like one more person to fucking go through after this guy. Why did I start it at 8? I'm sure it would have finished at like 7. Why didn't I start it then?
What are you doing here all by yourself? Where did those other two go?
I presented them with a choice. Either they left or I drew my sword. They left.
Yikes.
It turned out to be a real time saver, actually. Perhaps I should start using it more often.
No.
Did you manage to track down the treasure hoarders? Everything I said was true, right?
Actually, we learned a lot more.
That just about sums it up. It turns out that you really were distributing emergency provisions, but they were all purchased at your own expense.
Strange. Is that really the kind of person I was? I don't really have any such recollection. Even after all you've told me, I still don't remember anything. Why was I purchasing emergency provisions for everyone? And why would I put myself in such a difficult situation? I really don't understand. But I cannot deny that when I brandished my sword to scare those two away, I could sense that my body was somehow reluctant to do so.
The sword.
And this sword was once wielded by my father. I remember once when I was young, I wanted to sneak out with the blade and show it off to the kids next door. My father ended up catching me in the act and scolded me severely.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Don't you go showing that sword to those young men!
What did he say? I can't seem to remember that either.
Yikes, eternity comes with a really harsh price.
It would seem that I forgot many important things when my vision was taken from me. So many memories gone. Forever. No matter how hard I try to remember.
I wonder if we give him back the vision if he would remember again. You think that's possible? Oh my god, it did it again. Okay, I was concerned.
All I can remember now is my father telling me that this blade bore his life's creed. Before he passed away, he placed the sword in my hands and said to me, "With this sword, you should..."
Hey, if you look carefully, there seems to be some words engraved on the hilt. Can you recognize the words?
Virtue. The words are virtue and justice.
Virtue and justice? Somehow those two words seem to explain everything now. Taking on seemingly endless debts to make others happy. I guess that must have been my greatest ambition after all. But what use are virtue and justice? I purchased the provisions for those in need. And look how things ended up. The Tenryo Commission seized my vision. And the very people I was so desperately trying to help refused to understand me.
Buddy, I'm pretty sure if we give you back your vision, you'll remember everything in like a heartbeat.
And the irony of all of it is, I somehow still felt sorry when threatening them with my blade. I'm incapable of being a good person, yet I'm equally unable to be bad. I
don't know what to do with myself.
Yet another troubled soul. When we get the chance, let's speak to Tomo about Kurosawa's debt. The Yashiro Commission would surely help cover his expenses. In any case, we must never let him sell off that sword.
Losing a vision.
Seems like losing all ambition is a terrible experience. Fortunately for us, you don't have a vision. Let's go find the next poor soul.
Yikes! Third one. Up and coming. Oh, come on. Now you're just being a dick. Oh. He's literally right here. What? Okay. Hi.
The third person who had their vision taken is supposed to be a famous sword master around these parts.
Oh god, I can already see where this is going.
Paimon heard that he's the present-day master of Meikyo Shisui art. Sounds pretty impressive.
And he doesn't remember a single bit of it, does he?
This is his dojo. Luckily, there's some people around. Let's go talk to them.
Uh-oh.
Nanako, don't worry. Sensei will be fine. Those thugs that challenged the dojo were strong, but he fought them all off in the end, didn't he?
Maybe, but I'm still worried about him. Things have gotten dangerous before in the past, but it's never shaken him. This time, though...
It's just because he's been possessed, that's all. Once the exorcism has taken place, he'll be right as rain in no time.
Oh, you poor sad man.
Hey there! Did something happen?
Who are you?
We're travelers.
Don't care whether you're trespassers or just here to harass us while Sensei is impaired. Get out of here immediately! Don't make me draw my blade, or you won't live to regret it.
No! You got it so wrong. We just came here to...
We're here to become disciples.
Disciples?
Yep. We've heard all about the mighty master of Meikyo Shisui art. It's the whole reason we came all this way, to seek him out and ask him to train us. But then we got here and overheard you talking about how he got possessed or something?
From the way you're dressed, it doesn't look like you're from around here.
No, really? What gave that one away, Sherlock?
Please, accept my apologies. We've had so many people trying to cause us trouble recently that we're on high alert. You haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid. Sensei got possessed recently, and he's still recovering. He's not able to take on any new disciples for the time being.
Can wait till he's recovered.
I see you are earnest in your pursuit. Okay, how about this? My fellow disciple Nanako and I will explain Sensei's situation to you in a little more detail. Then you can decide whether to stay or to leave. Sensei's name is Domon. A name I'm sure you've already heard.
No.
Though self-taught, he mastered the art of the sword to a high level. He then proceeded to defeat many other prominent sword masters, never losing a single fight.
That sounds familiar.
He once said that his goal was to become the best sword master in the world.
That also sounds kind of familiar. Kind of like a demon from before who's been possessed. Tells a Bazaria much?
And so, even while training us, he continued to hone his own art. His fervor truly inspired us, and we trained hard, determined to keep up with him.
Well, that's very sweet of you. That's very sweet of you to go along with your master like this. But then his vision was taken.
Not long ago, Sensei had his vision taken away. He hasn't been the same since.
Suffering from memory loss?
He says the strangest things over and over, and he refuses to let us train.
Memory loss?
Junya and I have discussed it, and we both think that he's being possessed by an evil spirit. So, we've asked the shrine maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine to perform an exorcism.
That's not necessary. Let me talk to him. I can talk some sense into him.
But if I'm honest, I still have my doubts over whether he'll completely recover.
The Grand Narukami Shrine? What's that?
You haven't heard of it? It's the largest shrine on Narukami Island. The head shrine maiden is reputed to have very close ties with the almighty Shogun herself.
It's the place with the purple glowing bits, isn't it?
Not that we'd have any means of involving the head Shrine Maiden, of course. But even one of the ordinary Shrine Maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine would have clear power and authority to perform an exorcism.
Buddy, that's really not necessary. Let me talk to him.
So don't worry, Nanako. Sensei is going to be just fine. The exorcism will take place this evening. You're both more than welcome to come and watch if you're interested.
So, losing your vision can cause possession? Guess we should come back this evening and see for ourselves.
It's not possession. It's literally probably him just forgetting who the hell he is. I can guarantee you right now, I'm gonna go through time, we're gonna see it, and literally, he's not gonna remember a single thing. I can guarantee it. Watch.
Shh. So you decided to come. It's a good thing you didn't arrive any earlier. You would have had to witness Sensei one of his fits of madness.
Uh-huh.
Just now, when Nanako was attending to him, she heard him whispering a few names to himself.
Like?
When she asked him who the people were, he suddenly looked panic-stricken and pushed her away. It looked like he was in great distress. He was covering his ears and looking frantically around him with bloodshot eyes. All the while he kept calling those names. Some of them we knew, others we didn't recognize. But they all seemed to be the names of sword masters he had defeated in the past.
Huh.
One of them was Anzai. He used to be a fellow disciple of Sensei's. His senior, in fact. But Sensei defeated him in a duel many years ago. And he has been a wanderer ever since. Sensei wouldn't stop calling his name. Thankfully, the Shrine Maidens managed to subdue him. So the exorcism can finally continue. The ritual has now begun. All we can do is patiently await the result. Here's hoping Sensei will be back to his normal self very soon. Please, excuse me for a moment while I fetch some water. If he wakes up, he is sure to be thirsty.
No, I get you. We're gonna sneak in now, aren't we? Huh? Who's that? Hello? Who are you? That's the Sensei, isn't it?
Huh? Who's that sneaking around? Uh-oh. Could they be here to mess up the exorcism? We won't let them get away with it. Come on, let's go after them.
It's probably the Sensei. He had a sword by his side. You there! Halt!
Seems they aren't here. Should we keep going further up?
Looks like we do keep going up. Hello?
Is this definitely the right place? Let's look a little further up.
Hey, you!
Aha! Suspicious person sighted! That's gotta be it!
Hey.
How did you catch up with me so quickly? Are you sure you're Domon's disciples? You move even quicker than he does. Unless... I guess it's been a few years. Maybe his skills have improved again.
Excuse me? We're the ones asking the questions here. First off, who are you? And what are you doing sneaking around these parts? You seem like bad news, mister.
Calm down, Paimon.
Bad news? I'll have you know I trained side by side with Domon back in the day. Long before you ever showed up.
Who's that? Hello? Ah, hello, friend. Welcome. I'm glad you followed. You've come just in time.
I don't care to talk about that time anymore. But if you must know, I am Domon's senior.
Uh-huh. Your name, please?
His senior? Wait, that means you must be...
Yeah, the Sensei.
Anzai. Yes, that's me.
Anzai? Wait, what? Why did you run?
Because I don't wish to see Domon or anyone else associated with him ever again.
Uh-huh. Welcome to the rice fields, motherfucker. I see. A man of culture. I remember my friend showing me that video. It was rather humorous.
When we were young, we trained under the same sword master, studying Make Yoshi Sui art together.
Uh-huh. So where's the sad part?
I had begun training 5 years before him, and everyone looked up to me as a steady and dependable older disciple.
Yikes.
Practitioners of Make Yoshi Sui art seek to achieve stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. So the majority of disciples are indifferent to rank and reward. I was no exception.
Okay.
But Domon was different. The first thing he did when he joined was go straight to our sensei and ask him, with a beaming smile on his face, how to become the best in the world.
So Domon's Ash Ketchum, is that what you're telling me?
Sensei scolded him and told him that the art of the sword should not be used for such vain ends. Sensei said that coveting the title of the best sword master, barely days into his training, showed that he had a fickle mind, and that this would impede him from ever mastering the blade.
Okay. Wow, this man's really telling us the whole story for just meeting us.
I thought so too at the time, but Domon began making swift progress in his training, and even started catching up with me.
You were jealous, didn't you?
Only then did I realize that it was Domon who had long since freed his mind from all agitation.
Okay.
He was consumed by his singular desire to become the best in the world. He sought nothing less than perfection in the art of the sword, and nothing could deter him from this goal, no matter what stood in his way.
Okay.
Sure sounds like he meant business. So how come you don't want to ever see him again?
Did he do something wrong? Did he do it bad when he beat you?
Because until he arrived, I was convinced that I would succeed our sensei as the master of Make Yoshi Sui art.
So in other words, you really are just a jealous old man.
Of all the disciples, I was the most gifted. I had trained the longest. Everyone had high expectations from me.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you really are just jealous. He's just a jealous man. I wouldn't be surprised if he was coming in to murder Domon.
Domon's arrival changed everything. When we sparred, I lost not just the match, but my pride and my status too. I fled the dojo that day and never looked back.
So why did you come to his house if you don't ever want to see him again?
Later, I heard that he sparred with Sensei too. Sensei was advanced in years by then, and unfortunately that match used up every last ounce of energy in his body. After that, I wanted nothing further to do with him. Deep down, though, I still respected his mastery of the blade, and his commitment to the art of the sword.
Ah, I see. So what we have here is a brotherly love / brotherly hate relationship.
So, when I heard rumors that he had lost his mind, my first reaction was to dismiss them as false. How could he, of all people, have lost his mind? His mind was the sharpest of them all. He had practiced Make Yoshi Sui art to perfection.
Do I know you? You're the only person who's ever mentioned an Umbreon in this stream.
I decided to quietly
My memory
come
might
and
be a
see
little
if it
poor.
were true.
Sorry.
Then, to my complete astonishment, I heard him call my name. I thought mine was a name he had long since forgotten.
Oh yikes! He came in when he had his fit of madness.
So you see, I came here not to cause him any harm. I just wanted to see for myself. Okay, you've heard my story. You should get back now. The exorcism is probably finishing.
That exorcism was very unnecessary.
Seems like we got it wrong this time.
Wait, really? How did you find me?
Exorcism at all.
I didn't share this on Fur Affinity. I mean, I don't go to that site. I totally don't. Fuck it. I might as well just come clean. Yeah, I do. Out of pure curiosity. To point that out. For anyone watching this in the future. For pure curiosity.
Still, Paimon's not sure we should bring him back with us. Let's go see how the exorcism's coming along.
Okay, that I did not know. Well, welcome to the stream, my Reshiram friend. Yeah, I figured. Trust me, the current name I have on DA I don't like. I want to change it, but unfortunately, I have to buy a core in order to do that. Which is very stupid in my opinion. Why would I want to buy a core when I want to just change my name? That's all I would use it for, is just to change my name. Is this him? Oh yikes, that's a lady.
What? You're saying he isn't possessed?
No! From what I was saying from the beginning!
Does that mean that he's just lost his mind? But how is that possible? No, I refuse to believe it. Something's clearly wrong.
Uh-huh. Hey, remember when he...
Nanako, please. Try not to get agitated.
Buddy.
I'm sorry. With what powers I have, I can find no sign of any malignant spirit having possessed Domon.
Let us talk to him.
But spirits may take a myriad of forms in this world, many of which I cannot claim to have witnessed myself. Thus, I dare not rule out possession with complete certainty.
That's very strange for both art sites to not want you to change your name. In my opinion, it's very strange. Because you could change your personality at any time. Like, sure, I share, like, my Umbreon creation on FA, but I don't really make myself I don't work myself around her. I make her own thing. I'm more so my vampire mage, if anything.
And all is certainly not lost, for I received word not long ago that Lady Yai has taken an interest in your sensei's case.
Well, that can't be good. That can't be good if someone's willing to take on the case of forgotten people, and it's a lady. That can't be good at all.
Lady Yai? Is that the same Lady Yai that I think you mean?
Hey, how about you fill in on an Outlander who hasn't been here before?
The head shrine maiden of the Grand Narukami Shrine? That's wonderful news. Then Sensei will be sure to recover.
Nope, that's not good. That's not good at all. That's the same person that has, like, a bunch of, like, ties with the Raiden Shogun, right? That can't be good. That's not good at all.
Correct. Lady Yai is most knowledgeable indeed, and has abundant experience in the exorcism of evil spirits and aversion of great calamities.
I can guarantee you right now that is not why she's interested in this case. I can guarantee you right now, she's probably the equivalent of a scientist.
I am unable to say for certain whether an evil spirit has possessed your sensei, but Lady Yai can give a conclusive verdict.
That verdict is gonna be he's lost his memory.
Excuse me, Miss Inagi, but I must ask, should we prepare a greeting gift for Lady Yai?
No. Why not play Fire Emblem Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn? I don't really have a capture card. That's kind of my excuse right now until I get one. Plus, I think those are mainly DS games, aren't they? Like, there's not a lot of Fire Emblem games on Switch. Or even, like, any other consoles that I know of from Nintendo.
That won't be necessary. All that is required of you is your timely arrival at the Grand Narukami Shrine. Lady Yai does not like to be kept waiting.
I don't like this Lady Yai. I'm not gonna lie to you, Miss Inagi. I do not like this Missy Yai.
I must leave now, but we will meet soon at the shrine. I wish Domon a full and speedy recovery.
This cannot be good. Just emulate both of them on PC if it can handle it.
Thought Lady
I'm
Yai
sure it can.
herself would have taken notice of our sensei's case.
Dude, I'm gonna let you know right now. She is literally the equivalent of a scientist. She's just gonna be researching your master.
Do you mean to say that Sensei isn't renowned enough to deserve Lady Yai's attention?
No, that's not what I meant at all. You misunderstand me. I just mean this is Lady Yai, the head shrine maiden. She has direct and close contact with the almighty Shogun herself.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying this is bad.
Anyway, you should join us too, tomorrow.
I don't think that's a good idea. Not gonna lie.
Given that you've traveled all this way just to meet our sensei, we, the disciples of Meikyo Shisui Art, will do our best to help you.
There were Fire Emblem games on the GameCube? That's a shock.
Sure. After all, everyone seems pretty excited about Lady Ai. We're curious to meet her too.
I'm not so excited. I'm dreading.
Who knows? Maybe we'll be able to find out a thing or two about the Raiden children from her.
Path of Radiance is like 300. Damn. $300 for a game? That's asking a lot. Pretty sure even GameStop doesn't give that kind of a gouging price. So, oh god, how in the hell am I gonna get over there? Oh no. I forgot to get the teleport point at that place. Well, time to walk past the Fatui girl again. Can't wait. Oh boy, he's up here again, isn't he? No, get away. No, get away. Get away. Freeze in your tracks. Fare thee well, madame. I mean, I might play Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem isn't really my thing, but I might try it. Just to see how it goes on stream at some point. I played Ace Attorney, so it's like a waifu simulator with genies. Genies? Also, I wouldn't really call this a waifu simulator. It's more so like a... It's like a game trying to be Breath of the Wild, except it's not Breath of the Wild. That's how I describe it. Where is this freaking... I'm gonna need this teleportation waypoint for later. For certain. Okay, so it's over here somewhere. There it is. Wow, how did I miss that? Give me this. Okay, so... I gotta get up there, right? What are those? What is that? That's concerning. Yeah, that's not suspicious at all. What is that? What is that? Thundersphere. This strange entity is known as a Thundersphere. It is a common sight in Inazuma. Characters who wield electro power or who are looked after by Inazuma can use it to move around at lightning speed. What? Characters carrying an electromagnum or affected by electro in proximity to a Thundersphere can move towards it at great speed.
Hark! 'Tis thundering retribution, an omen of dark times ahead.
That, and main Fräulein's laundry is still on the line.
What? Seriously?
It's a possibility. I'll for sure hit you up if I do so. But I do know another guy who would probably want to hang around doing some... what is this? Hold on. Whoa, hey. Ow. I do know another guy that might be willing to do it too, so... Actually, there's nothing that says I can't have two commentaries. Or commentators with me. So, as a matter of fact, I have been part of something that's had like two other commentators before. So yeah, I'll for sure hit you up if I ever do Fire Emblem. Might take me a little bit though, because again, I'm not really. I know a little bit about Fire Emblem, but it's like I don't really.
Violet grass is a plant that enjoys a moist environment and is best picked after it rains. If you should choose to pick any, be sure to store them appropriately.
Ah, that's... Uh-huh. That's not weird at all. What in the fresh hell am I looking at? Yeah, I'll for sure keep that in mind. Thank you. Naku weed. Uh-huh. No, Zhang! Oh no. I wonder if I can just, like, go down there and hurt myself. Do you think I'll be able to go back up the way I came? Please, in my misery. This isn't even electrified water.
You shouldn't see me like this.
Oh god, get me out of this water! Get me out of it! I'm trapped! I don't know what that was. I am just gonna go about it as if it were normal. You know what? Nothing happened. We're just gonna pretend that never happened. Okay. Alright. So now, we're gonna go back up the stairs again. But at least I know how it works now. Oh! Okay. Quick! Get up there! Shit. Alright, we'll come back for... Get me up there, get up. Get me up there now. No! Ah! Please. Come up. Come here. I got you this way, I may as well... Oh, no, please! No, please. I just got over here. Oh, no. Please. 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 Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. What are you? What? Oh. What are you? Guess I'll never know. Okay, so we're gonna try this again. Yep. Okay. Have another. Oh. Okay. Okay. Sakura blooms, okay. First time I'm running into this is probably what I would have gotten. So, where's the rest of it? Wait, oh, there they are. Okay. There we go. That's very cool. I like that. Oh, there's kids up here too, huh? Grand Narukami Shrine, Mount Yugo. Yugo? I'm not even gonna try. You know what? I'm not even gonna try. I shouldn't have tried. Hello? I've come to see the lady of the shrine.
Do you think that's Lady Ai? Oh, no wonder Junya is so excited. She has a really striking presence.
Okay, that person has a vision.
Also, is it just Paimon? Or did she look right at us just now?
Yeah, I don't like her. I don't like her. There's,
It was probably nothing. It's not like she's ever seen us before.
No. No, stop. Don't do this to me.
Keep away. Keep away from me.
Domon?
I gave up the art of the sword. Please, let me go, I beg you.
As you can see, Lady Yai, Domon has persisted in this state for some time now. He appears to see those who have lost to him in duels past, gathered all around him to persecute him.
Lady Yai, it must be a possession, right?
No.
This is nothing like him at all. In the past, no matter what came his way, he would always face it with a confident smile.
Yae Miko.
I'm sorry. It is clear to me that your sensei is not possessed by any evil spirit.
Very matter of fact, aren't you?
But then does that mean he...
Yes. This is a change in the person himself. Unable to cope with the tremendous pressure he was under, he suffered a spiritual collapse. With his wits impaired, he finally descended into madness.
Yikes.
As one who is thrown into the sea, though he fights back desperately against his predicament, it does nothing to prevent his descent into the depths.
May I recommend you bring him to Arkham Asylum?
As for what has triggered this change, I believe it must be the loss of his vision. For to be stripped of one's vision is to be stripped of one's ambition.
I'm not quite sure at this moment in time. I'm still, I've got other people on the list before him, I think. I have to double check. Or her, I don't remember. It's been a while, I'm sorry, man.
Stripped of his ambition? But Lady Yai, even without his ambition, why should he suffer such a dramatic change? How does that explain his descent into madness?
Well, we've literally met two people who've lost their memory. I mean, what's the madness gonna add to
Your
it?
school practices Meikyo Shisui art, does it not? Stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. What a fine notion that would be if any in this world could ever hope to achieve it. There was once one who claimed to be indifferent to rank and reward, and who fled enraged when defeated by his junior. And then there was an aged swordmaster who was aggrieved enough that he crossed blades with a disciple he himself had taught. Then, what of the one who crossed blades with his own sensei and beloved fellow disciple, and defeated them both? Can one truly remain unagitated, of still mind in moments such as these?
I really hate this woman.
Lady I'm not sure I understand.
The path of the sword master is filled with twists and turns. It is no small undertaking to pursue the position of greatest sword master in the world.
You really hate this job, don't you?
It requires one to take their sword firmly in both hands and cut down the hopes and dreams of others, even those of one's closest companions. Only a deep commitment to his ambition to become the best made it possible for him to rise above the pain of these encounters, to focus on the way ahead.
Oh yeah, she does have a vision. I could see it in her hair.
When that ambition disappeared, he began to doubt himself. As he battled his growing anxiety, he slowly descended into the state you see him in now. Much like a certain fatally flawed friend of mine.
Poor Sensei. To think he's been suffering so greatly.
This poor fucking man. He's just sitting here like, please, end my torment.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault.
Oh, this poor guy, actually.
Father. Sensei. Ansai.
Father?
That's enough.
Huh? Isn't that Ansai? Where did he come from? Did he follow us the whole way here?
Yikes.
Ansai. Why are there two of you? Is that you or a ghost? You're here for revenge, aren't you? I knew it would come. I never should have.
You're right to assume that my feelings towards you are far from kindly. But I didn't come here to settle a score. It's been so long now that I made peace with it years ago. You did nothing wrong that day. I couldn't face the humiliation. That's why I ran. I don't think most of the people you beat along the way would hold it against you. On the contrary, when you cut our ambitions short, we entrusted them to you, in the hopes that they might carry you further.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's a... Wow, this guy's a trooper. He's a sportsman.
Now I know that we can't place our hopes in you any longer, since you've been stripped of your ambitions too. But that is no reason to strip them of theirs. Follow the way of the sword all the way to the highest peak. You taught them that, didn't you?
But what if one day, the same thing happens to them?
Oh, so he still retains his memory.
I put everything I had into trying to become the best. But what if it was all a huge mistake right from the start?
Oh god, he's playing the what if game. That's a dangerous game to play, my guy. Take it from me. I'm the what if guy. That's a terrible game to play.
If there's a chance they'll end up like me one day, I'd rather they stay where they are now than go any further down this path.
Have you asked them what they think?
Sensei, after you rescued me from the hands of the pirates, I told myself I would follow in your footsteps for the rest of my days.
Oh, he's a hero.
I can't know whether I will suffer in my future as you do now. All I know is that here and now, in the present, I wish to continue.
Why would they pull games? That doesn't make any sense. That's even the first I've ever heard of Shadow Dragon in the Sword of Light.
I want to keep going until the day that I can stand before everyone with my head held high and announce that I, like my sensei Domon before me, am a master of Meikyo Shisui art.
Nanako's far from the only one. Actually, all of us think that way.
My dude, just take your students in hand.
Goodness. Well,
You see? You can place the ambition you once had in their hands. Being stripped of your ambition is something that's never happened to me, so I can't claim to understand it. But I do know what it feels like to have your ambitions crushed. That's what happened on the day that you so effortlessly defeated me. So, just as I once placed my ambitions onto you, it is time for you to release yours into their custody. You are not in the same position that I was. When I left, I had nothing to my name. But you have a great number of worthy disciples.
Listen to Anzai, man. He's speaking the truth.
I understand.
Wow, that's very talented of you to say that with your mouth moving.
I'm sorry to have made you worry for me, and for the state of Meikyo Shisui art. I no longer have the resolve to become the best in the world. The emptiness and suffering inside of me will not abate, so I cannot hope to still my mind and be free of agitation. But as your sensei, I shall commit to imparting unto you everything I have learned in my life so far. This is my promise. And I humbly ask Anzai, my senior, to hold me to my word.
You can count on that. I'd be checking in on you occasionally anyway, just to make sure you hadn't lost your mind again.
What a man. What a wingman.
But I am now used to the life of a wanderer. I do not belong in the dojo anymore, so I will simply stop by once in a while to make sure you aren't cutting any corners with them. Well, don't just stand there staring at me. Say thank you to Lady Yai and then get yourself back home.
Thank you. And we're not allowed to leave yet.
Even though his ambition was taken away, his disciples can take it over on his behalf. Guess that sort of solves this one, huh?
Yeah, it seems as good of a resolution as we can hope for.
Traveler, a moment, please. Lady Yai has some words for you.
This is what I was afraid of.
So, my intuition was correct.
Uh-huh, and what was your intuition? Miss Right Hand of the Raiden Shogun?
The wind that blows from afar carries fresh life to these shores.
Uh-huh. What the hell does that mean?
For us to meet now is premature. Nevertheless, You set foot on these islands at precisely the right moment.
Stop speaking in riddles. Please, I can't hit.
I have high hopes for you, child. Don't disappoint me.
What?
Ooh, Lady Ai seems to have taken a real interest in you.
I hate it.
She seems super mysterious. Paimon's so curious what she really meant by all that.
Unless she's like Ordium from my D&D campaign, in which case she's a cool woman.
We can come back to it another time. For now, we should go report back to Miss Kamisato.
Yeah, you really should. Hold on though, I gotta make sure that there's no like teleportation up here in case I need it. There is one. I need it real quickly. Hold on. We're not leaving yet, Paimon. We gotta get this teleportation. Wherever it is. Where is it? It sounds like right over here. It is. Man, these are really hard to miss, huh? Alright, you have a good day.
Electro Archon whenever you are troubled.
No. From what I've heard so far, I don't think I need the Electro Archon getting into my life. No offense to her. Alright, well, time to go talk to the lady behind the screen yet again. Never to see her face ever. Hello, I've returned.
Oh, Ayaka! Guess who fulfilled all your wishes? Huh? Ayaka! Huh?
That's not good.
Huh?
Hey. Hey. What's up? Hey. I'm like a man who's just met the love of his life.
Traveler, Paimon, it is a pleasure to finally meet you both face to face.
You're very short.
I have heard all about how you helped our three friends. My sincerest thanks to you.
The damage done by losing a vision can't keep you completely undone.
Yeah. Short of getting them their visions back, it seems like there's no way to really help them. Ayaka, how come this time you get to come out and meet us in person?
That's really weird. That's not like them to do that. I'm starting to think there's just something going on in the gaming industry that they don't want us to know about.
Because now that you have done the three things I asked of you, I consider you to be my friends. As you will observe, I dispense with the screen for Toma also.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't mean shit. Not gonna lie.
Oh, wait a second. But isn't Toma your, servant? Paimon's happy to help and all, but Paimon sure as heck did not sign up to be a servant.
Dude, Paimon, I need you to not talk for me.
Oh. Paimon, you are most entertaining. Toma is first and foremost my friend, and was so before he ever became my attendant.
Oh, okay then. Ayaka, you seem pretty different out in the open compared to how you are behind the screen. Alright, we can be friends.
Friend request accepted.
Thank you both kindly. Back to the matter at hand. You have now witnessed the pain of those deprived of their visions. What are your feelings on what you have seen?
Honestly, I'd say losing your memory is a fate worse than death.
Perhaps in the eyes of a deity such as the almighty Shogun, the lives of those who inhabit the world are inconsequential.
You're being Disney at this point? I don't know, I haven't really seen much of that from Disney. Not that, I mean, I will openly admit, I'm biased when it comes to Disney. I will openly admit that, but I have not seen a single bit of it in terms of that. At least from then. Then again, I don't really pay attention to that kind of news that often. I really should, but I don't.
Thunders roar, lightnings flash, the winds assault, and the rains descent. All these things take place with no regard for the feelings of the common people.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I mean, that's a good way to put it, honestly. It's like the current state of our world.
But I believe that surely you understand what they must endure.
Yeah.
It seems that perhaps now you can appreciate my feelings on all of this. In which case, perhaps you would be willing to reconsider your stance?
I will help you fight the Vision Hunt decree.
You will? Really?
But you must keep the promise you made me.
Naturally.
Alright, bravo, my lady. You were right all along.
Oh. I mean, with that, isn't that just them wanting to, you know, not get caught up in racial stuff? I might be wrong on that. The Disney Vault thing. I might have to look this up later. Because I know there's a store named the Disney Vault, but I don't know if there's an actual thing called the Disney Vault. I'm going to do that now, actually. You know, if my iPad will let me. Disney Vault. The Disney Vault was a term formerly used by Walt Disney Studios Home Entertainment for its policy of regularly placing sales moratoria on home video releases. No, just business tactics they did. Interesting. Okay.
See? I told you he wouldn't reject them. I'd placed my trust in the right person after all.
So far we've met 3 people who have visions. 3 playable characters.
Now then, given that the remainder of our discussion pertains to matters of a more confidential nature, perhaps we could move to the Komori Tea House? We ought not to involve other members of the Yashiro Commission.
How long is this chapter? Jesus! I just want to go to bed! Okay, thank God. I thought I was going to have to walk all the way there.
Here we are again.
Please continue without me. I'll keep watch.
Oh. Okay. That's interesting of a business tactic. But it is the world we live in. There's not much we can do about it.
What makes it your favorite meeting spot?
This is land that was gifted to the Yashiro Commission by the Shogun. The Kamisato clan has the exclusive right to plan, build, and repair any property on this land, and even to allow or deny access.
Okay.
Such privileges exist due to the Yashiro Commission's role in managing ceremonial affairs. Oftentimes, it is not appropriate to discuss details in front of bystanders.
Fair. I mean, honestly, not a lot of, like, detailed things are supposed to be explained out in public.
Oh, Paimon gets it. Gotta keep a bit of mystery, right?
That's not at all what she was trying to say.
Once the number of ceremonial affairs conducted in the city began to decline, our forebears built a tea house here. Only members of the Yashiro Commission are permitted to come and go as they please.
Okay. Hey, what's that stuff behind you?
Makes sense. Perfect place for a secret base.
Shh, quiet.
In any case, we can talk freely here. I presume you have a few questions that you wish to ask me?
Mm-hmm. What kind of god is the Raiden Shogun? Actually, no. Is no one else fighting the Vision Decree?
The issue is this. For the vast majority of people, the Vision Hunt Decree is something that has no implications whatsoever. After all, it is but a tiny minority of people who receive visions. Moreover, it is not unknown for visions to spark jealousy in others.
Really?
Because of this, the attitude of most people towards the Vision Hunt decree is one of indifference.
Well, that's saddening.
How can they be like that? Paimon's getting mad.
What are you gonna do about it?
Nevertheless, in addition to us, there is also the resistance on Watatsumi Island.
Uh-huh.
Resistance? You mean like an army fighting against the decree?
Yes. Many who have lost or fear losing their visions have rallied together under Sangonomiya on Watatsumi Island to form a resistance group. To say a little more about Sangonomiya, historically, there has always been some conflict between them and the shogunate of Narukami Island due to their different belief systems.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I do wonder whether there may be some other agenda behind their resistance movement, beyond merely fighting the Vision Hunt decree.
Well, we're about to find out, I guess. Have you raised a formal objection to the Vision Hunt decree?
Of course. We have tried on numerous occasions. Unfortunately, each time a proposal to repeal the decree arrives at Tenshukaku, it is promptly vetoed by both the Tenryou Commission and the Kanjo Commission, and subsequently scrapped.
Huh. So what I'm hearing is they're a bunch of ass-kissers.
They invariably adopt a stance of unconditional support for the Shogun's decisions. They have no interest in discussing anything.
Yeah.
It almost makes one wonder whether they had a hand in the Shogun's sudden decision to issue the Vision Hunt decree.
That would not surprise me, honestly. That honestly would not surprise me. Then again, that's my, side of wanting to see the good in people. So I want to see the good in the Electro Archon. So, of course, it doesn't surprise me that, someone would be like, hey, so, these visions, they might be a little bit of a threat to your eternity, wouldn't you say? I mean, that's just my thought. What kind of god is the Raiden Shogun?
The Almighty Shogun. I have seen her on but only a few occasions, most of them formal ceremonies.
Uh-huh.
She inspires awe, commands respect, and exudes a sense of absolute authority. But as I recall, there was something else about her that struck me even more deeply.
And that is?
It was her almost complete lack of any emotion. In that sense, she appeared to me to be less of a ruler and more of, well, an executive official, I suppose. Focused exclusively on her single goal of implementing eternity, acting accordingly without feeling.
I can respect that, I guess. I have no further questions.
Ooh, Paimon has a question, though.
Please don't let it be a stupid one.
Oh? What would you like to know, Paimon?
Have you got a plan yet to fight the Vision Hunt decree?
That's a good question, actually. Okay, I'll give you that one, Paimon.
To be honest, we do not.
Oh, no.
What?
Please, do not forget that challenging the Vision Hunt decree is tantamount to challenging a deity. Coming to terms with that is already a difficult step to take.
Remember, I'm not just an Umbreon. I have plenty of other creations.
So what are we gonna do?
Well,
that is just one but many.
All we can do is try and reduce the harm that is being caused by this decree. For example, by providing vision bearers with safe refuge, or manufacturing counterfeit visions for them as a contingency measure.
That's smart. But I'm pretty sure they've gotten smart enough to be like, huh, this is a fake.
You're telling Paimon that there are people out there who can make fake visions?
Venti literally used one.
Don't underestimate the talents of the craftspeople in Hanamizaka. To the naked eye, their counterfeits are indistinguishable from the genuine article.
Must have been where Venti went.
The problem we are facing right now is that Master Masakatsu, who was providing us with counterfeit visions, has recently been arrested by the Tenryou Commission.
Oh, yikes!
Darn! So they found out about it? Ugh.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I didn't think that would last forever.
Yes. We knew it was not a long-term solution, and that it was only a matter of time before it would be exposed. But we cannot simply abandon Master Masakatsu.
It's only right that he should be saved too.
Exactly. I feel the same way. But given mine and Toma's identities as part of the Yashiro Commission, breaking him out of prison would risk dragging down the reputation of the entire Kamisato clan should we be caught. That would only serve to cast suspicion on any future activity we might seek to attempt.
So you're offloading that job to me, huh?
By no means do we intend to place the burden of such a task on your shoulders alone. When you are ready, go to Hanamizaka and look for a fireworks shop run by the Nagonohara family. There, you will find someone who can help you.
No, not that name. Anything but that name. Anything but Madarame, please. I'm begging you. There's got to be somebody else. Please. There has to be someone else. Tell me this is a cruel joke. Please. I'm begging you. Oh boy. God, this is a long chapter. Okay, I didn't want to have to do this, but I'm gonna have to cut the stream short here. This is a longer chapter than I thought it would be. As I said before, I cannot guarantee that I will be able to show like everything about Inazuma here, because I want to get a lay of the land before I even decide to do something like that, you know? What I can do is hopefully stream the next part of the chapter. Even though that will look very weird on everyone else's terms, I'll try to catch you all up on it. Like, I know that is very unorthodox of a streamer, but it's like, one, it's 11:42 where I am in the middle of the night, and two, I just can't promise I have the patience to wait, you know, because I love this game. Like, I want to play it on stream, but I also want to play it to myself, you know? It's one of those situations. But I'll for sure do what I can. I'm hoping that I'll be able to stream Friday. Cannot promise it. What that stream's going to be, I currently don't know. It might be more Genshin. Who knows? For the time being, I will for sure keep in mind what Reshi Hawks said? Is that how you say your name? Reshi Hawks? I'll for sure keep in mind what he said. Maybe I'll play some Fire Emblem games, as well as maybe some Ace Attorney ones as well. Maybe find some other games to play too, but for the time being, this is where I will stop my stream for tonight. But hey, we had some fun, right? We met a lot of people. We met like 3 Vision users in one scene, in one chapter, which is amazing. So, in the meantime, I will wish you all a good night, and you all have a wonderful day. Reshi Hawks, thank you for joining this, this fellowship of Blackwell Productions, and I will see you all next time. Peace. Peace be with you, is what I will say.